yourself or make someone else into an evil townsfolk or a good minion, you now can actually change alignment of the characters on the Grimoire.
How do you do that?
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, regular, good, evil, the top left.
When did they add that?
It was like last week. This was a very recent update.
That's
Fancy.
sick.
All right, Evan, just waiting on you to join your seat via the town square link.
Yeah, I was taking me to an old game. I had to clear cache and all that.
Gotcha. All right, is everybody where they need to be?
Looks like it.
Okay. And with that, we are going to send characters. And I will send everybody here to sleep as soon as the bot is ready to go. Yeah, take your time during the night, review the script. There's a lot to it, so I'll visit every one of you regardless of whether I need to or not, just to answer any questions related to said script. All right, good night, everybody.
Can't forget about Marionette. Oh. What does the Leviathan do? If more than one good player is executed, evil wins. But everybody knows they're in play. 5-day limit. Nephalese, secret word, poisoner. Or 2 or 3. 2. Puzzle Master could make someone drunk. These are just to attract evil attention away from day one info roll. Gonna be a long night one. I'm also just rendering the video. It's fine. Low load. Anything special to be aware of? Goblin, Zephyles. My priestess is a fun one. Wait, if it's a Leviathan game and you're good, and you don't want to be executed, you can claim to be the goblin. That might be funny. It's a gossip. That might be copywritten. Is that how you spell grimoire? It is. I think NG really brings this horse reaction together. Your message got 10 reactions. Why is that a... I don't remember asking for that notification.
Hello.
Hey. Oh, I forgot I get information.
What's that?
I forgot that I was supposed to be visited in the night.
Yep, you are the noble.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm going to give you, let's see here. I'm going to give you, actually, I'm going to surround you with noble things. So I'm going to give you Evan, Ryan, and Bobby.
Okay. Surely
Question
I'm
on
not
that?
the marionette.
One can only hope.
Alright, I got it.
Alright, thanks.
This could be whatever. This could be completely meaningless if I'm a marionette. Or next to an Odachi. There's a lot of stuff. I highlighted them all. What else is there to be aware of? Okay, Sherman. Philosopher. Crier for nominations. It'd also be really mean, for him to have given me those three and then have Evan be the evil one, because, historically, my evidence has pointed to Evan in the past, and it has made him upset, even when he was guilty.
Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, not quite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there's our 10. Hey, good evening, everyone, in real life, but good morning in Ravenswood Bluff. We are starting our game of Sea Creatures, and I, unfortunately, am dead, having been killed by a Leviathan or a Leech or an Odashi. You'll have to find out which is which. But I'm not telling you that today is day one of a Leviathan game, so look, I've already, cut it down in half for y'all. Best of luck. Storyteller consults are fair game at any time. There are several roles here that might need to talk to the storyteller. If you can't find me for whatever reason, just message me in town chat. I'll be keeping an eye on it. Good luck. Have fun. You have about 10 minutes for day one. Get your chats in, because it's a big game.
Hey, Ryan. Would you care to go to a room?
Sure. Jason, which room?
Hey, Matt.
Let's go to the Hall of Mirrors.
Matt.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
What?
I'm not a marionette, am I?
No, you're good.
Okay.
As far as I know.
I thought I'd make that check. Specifically, because I am the noble, and I was given my 3 closest neighbors, basically.
Oh, okay.
I was making up a triple.
3 players, one and only one of which is evil.
Yep,
Okay, who did you learn?
I told you. You,
Oh,
Bobby.
your 3 closest.
I guess the third
Okay.
would be it was Evan. It's not Tim.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so one of those people is...
Yeah, I was planning to
gotcha.
give a triple, but I figured I'd just tell my at least 2 closest neighbors straight up. And the only
Yeah.
reason to give like a triple instead of just straight up saying it is because maybe it could attract evil attention for poisons or murder.
Gotcha, okay.
Because being a one-night roll means you're pretty expendable. Um, so if I get suspicious that there might be a pixie after my roll, I may become supercidal. You know?
Okay, let me look at what Pixie does.
Oh,
Start knowing one in play townsfolk if you're mad that... If you were mad that you were this character, you gain that... Oh, okay.
basically, yeah. If somebody claims that,
If somebody claims noble and is not noble, then it's possible that they're not evil but are just trying to get the ability.
yep, yeah.
Okay,
so that's a
I'm
big
with you now.
reason for double claims early on. So it's not always suspicious to just kill one of them, but also if they
Yeah.
hint at it too long, they will just not get the ability. Because if they don't do
Yeah.
a good enough job of acting, Ben will just nix the ability and it'll be useless.
Okay, understood. I'm gonna be spending some time playing catch up because this is a long list. So honestly, I'm very
is.
glad
It's-
because I got a role that I know what it is. I got the fisherman. I know how it works, and
Awesome.
I think it'll be very useful because I don't know anything about what's going on.
It
in
is
this
very
script.
helpful.
So
Yeah.
I think he knew that and gave me something to give me a hand because I
Yeah.
have no idea.
So
what's going
if you
on.
have any non-incriminating questions, you could just type them in the town chat or DM Ben specifically.
Right, well, because I've played a game with the fisherman before, and usually it's like you pull him into a room and
Yeah,
ask him.
you need to go. But I mean, like, for the roles that you're not familiar with, you can just ask.
No, oh yeah, no, yeah, for sure, yeah. Because I can suss out what each of the roles do individually. It's more of just like learning the synergies between them and like any sort of strategy with this. Because right now I'm sort of looking at just a bunch of puzzle pieces.
All right, I'm gonna try to pull in Bobby.
Okay, do you want me to go back to town square right now, or?
Or yeah, I'm gonna go there as well. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
Jason,
hey,
what up? Wanna go to the mouth of the south?
sure. Hello.
What's going on?
Doing some sleuthing.
Sleuthin'. What have you sleuthed?
Not much so far. But I can give you the triple I've been giving out if you want.
Okay.
It is fortune teller, balloonist, and noble.
Interesting.
Have you picked up?
I'm just gonna let you know that I'm a first night info roll. I'm not a continuing info roll.
Oh, nice. There's only like 2 of those.
There's probably more than 2. Maybe not.
Shugenja and the noble. That is it.
Well, I didn't realize how narrowed down I made that. Okay. I guess 50-50 then.
Yeah. Would it be for the good of the people if I was to pass from this mortal coil?
You?
Yes.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't think so.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
Yeah.
No, I mean, since you're not saying it, I'll just say that was a roundabout way of having plausible deniability for learning you're a pixie or something.
Mm.
Well, that's about all I know, unless you got some suspicions or...
No, other than Christian and Tim were speaking for an awful long time, and he looked for him like immediately. So I kind of want to know what presumed info Tim has on Christian.
That could be helpful, yeah. Them
That's the
specifically
only
are always suspicious, even if they're not on the same team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to
true.
town.
Hello.
What up?
Hey.
I would probably need to talk to Jason because I've already talked to Matt.
Alright, I was waiting on Bobby, but he's not done, so let's just go somewhere.
Okay, we can be quick if
Dean?
you want to come back after. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh,
What's up?
not much. I'm just trying to check with my neighbors if I'm a marionette, you know?
Yeah. Am I? No, I'm not your neighbor, so
nope.
you're good.
Fortune Teller, Balloonist, and Noble are the triple that I'm given
Okay.
today.
Fortune teller, balloonist, and noble. So if you're a fortune teller, what was your first night?
See, that would negate the purpose of the triple.
Why?
Because that wouldn't be a triple, that would be divulging my role to you.
You can make it up. I mean,
Making up stuff wouldn't be helpful either.
well,
if-
I would find out that you're not the fortune teller later.
I guess.
It doesn't matter. My triple is fortune teller, town crier, or fisherman.
Regardless of what you are, a thing we should do in the voting phase is try to get at least 3 or 4 nominations to happen for...
For a town crier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
It shouldn't be hard. I mean, there's 10 people.
Alright, unless there's anything else, I'm gonna head back to town.
Yeah, let's head back.
I don't think a lot of people know we have an AFK channel because we have so many channels. So I'll put it there so that people don't accidentally walk in on the ice cream shop, as is known to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good move. I remember suggesting earlier that we put like a buffer zone there.
Yeah, I think putting AFK is a good idea. That was Evan's idea, just because AFK is so low and people forget it's there. So.
Yep.
You can't really walk in on someone who's not at their keyboard.
Who's not there?
Hey Jack, do you want to talk?
Sure.
In the rumpus?
Evan?
Bean room?
Sure. Hello.
How's it going?
No, you're not evil, are you?
No.
Alright, cool. There are 6 sources of poison in this game, potentially.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby is free. I wanted to go talk to him, but my triple is Fortune Teller, Balloonist, and Noble.
Okay. I'm just gonna say that I did not go on night 1, or was not visited for info on night 1.
Gotcha.
What?
Bobby?
Yeah, let's go bean room.
Sure. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm not, there's not anything you want to tell me, is there?
I don't think so.
Alright. That was just a little bit of a marionette check there.
Okay.
So I am a noble, and I was fed you, Ryan, and Evan. And the nobles thing is, one of them is evil, and only one of them. Unless I'm drunk, or poisoned, or marionette. There's 6 sources of poison that could affect that, I counted.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I gave everybody else a triple, but I gave you and Ryan my just exact roll. That was just to attract evil attention, potentially. I gave
Okay.
them, yeah, just some
Did
valuable...
you get a read on either of them?
Ryan seemed genuine to me. I barely spoke with Evan.
Okay. Well, if you told me that you're the noble, okay. So I've already told Nick and Christian. I kind of have reason to believe that both of them are good. but I didn't tell you this when Ben was in here for obvious reasons, but I am a role that is pretty powerless, and I don't want Ben to know that I'm going around telling people. I checked the wiki just to be sure that like wasn't like kind of ruining the integrity of the game, and it's
I mean, it's disingenuous if you're trying to hint you're a specific role that requires someone to die to happen, because you should just openly double claim and then push to get them executed.
well, I guess Ben's not going to come in here, so I'm the mutant. But and I was reading the wiki on just like it says come out secretly
that
with
is
1 or 2 players.
No, the wiki says to do that.
Yeah.
That's like against the rules.
Really? Okay. Well, then I'm gonna pretend.
I'll give that a first time playing this role pass, and not out you to the storyteller who would just kill you instantly probably. But
yeah, that's kind of confusing and stupid. That
so
it's on the
you
wiki.
need to say that you're something else.
Yeah,
you don't need to say that you said whatever you are to me. You just need to adopt a bluff or group of bluffs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bluff gossip.
All right, I'm gonna head back to town.
Okay.
That's crazy. I'm gonna check the wiki for that. Oh, it went. Oh. That's a Marvel Universe if I don't specify BOTC.
These slowpokes.
Tim has been talking.
Yeah.
Such a yapper.
Busy bee.
He's got some stuff to say.
It's all suspicious.
Yes. Just as a reminder, I have the Amnesiacs ability, and my ability is I get to kill whoever is last to the town square.
Oh.
No.
A reminder to people in town square: if your seat is red, you're not in your seat anymore, and you need to reclaim.
Yes. Jason is right. In order to vote, you need to reclaim your seats. Okay, we've got a few minutes before I open nominations. There are a few roles on this script that can do shenanigans. They include asking me for a puzzle master guess. They include fisherman. They include savant. They include gossip. They include Elsevier. You got a lot of options, and storyteller consults are fair game even during the public phase. So have at it. Have some discussion. I'll open nominations shortly.
I think we should just lead off with gossips to get him out of the way. So I'll gossip that the demon is in the bottom 5 players on the Grimoire, geographically.
All right. Jason has gossiped that Matt, Christian, Nick, John, or Jack is the demon. Noted.
I was literally gonna gossip the exact opposite for the top.
Oh.
Is that a claim that you would like to gossip, or a claim that you would, in another universe, intend to gossip?
He's canceling out my gossip with his own.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll think of something else really quick.
I've got some goss. I'll gossip that we have a marionette.
Tim gossips that there is a marionette in the game. Noted.
I have a question. I've never played this game before, but with a gossip person, is like, can you only gossip if you are the gossip person, or anyone can do it?
Anyone can do it. And doing so a bunch at the start is good because it prevents Evil Team from being able to pick out the real one and like deny good team some info.
Oh,
yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Any player can claim any role at any time, John. And for the reason Jason mentioned, sometimes you want to hide who the true person who is that role is. But on this script, there's other scripts with other roles, but on this script, Gossip and Elsa here are probably the ones where people would pretend to claim those roles just to hide who the real person is.
Yeah, like even
Okay,
more
thank you.
theatrical roles like Slayer, you can say you're Slayer and claim to shoot someone, and Ben will play it out even if you're not the Slayer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If they're not that player, then it can't have a mechanical effect on the game, and I will.
Just say it
Find
didn't
a way.
work, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Any more gossips? Tim, did you want to gossip, or did you?
He
already
did.
gossip?
I gossiped already.
He said
Okay.
there
I would
is a
also
marionette.
like to make
Got
a
it.
gossip
Marionette. Nick, you want to gossip?
as the real gossip.
Sure.
I'm gonna gossip the demon has a A in her name.
Okay. Everybody has 3 seconds to change all the A's out of their names. 3, 1. Gossip has been noted. Thank you.
I'd like
as
to.
Elsa here.
Yeah,
I
Elsa
would
here's
like
next.
to- I would like to claim Matt and Christian as the minions and Jason as the demon.
All right.
I
Evan
would
is
also-
Elsa here. Matt, Christian, minions. Jason, demon. Noted.
I would
Thank
also like to also hear if that's alright.
you. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I would guess that Matt and Tim are minions and that Jason's the demon.
Matt and Tim, minions. Jason, demon.
Why am I the demon?
Noted.
I'm gossiping that one of Evan, Matt, and myself are the demon.
Christian is gossiping that one of Evan, Matt, and himself are the demon. Noted.
All right,
I'm
I'd like
gossiping-
to Elsa here. That Christian and Matt are the demon, or sorry, are the minion, and Evan is the demon. I'm gonna just change that gossip into a Elsa here.
Okay, so Matt, Christian, minions, Evan, demon.
Yes.
Jason has claimed Elsa. Got it.
I'd like to gossip that there are currently more than 2 players that are drunk or poisoned.
Okay, Ryan has claimed that equal to and more than?
More than 2.
More than 2. So 3 or more players are drunk and or poisoned. Noted.
I'd like to gossip that both my neighbors are on the good team.
Bobby has gossiped that both his neighbors are on the good team. Noted.
I'd like to come out as the true also here and say that Matt is the demon and John and Jack are the minions.
All right, so I got Matt is demon, John and Jack minions. Noted. Any more gossips, Elsa guesses, or general shenanigans?
There's one more thing I would like to set up before nominations begin, and that is, if there is a town crier, it would be beneficial for us to have a lot of day 1 nominations, even if they don't go through as executions. So like 3 or 4, because if you hit 1, you can narrow it down, and then yeah, learn stuff, you know.
Okay.
I'll nominate Matt.
All right, we have our first nomination with Tim nominating Matt. Tim, please tell us why you've done so.
I still remember when he was the demon last week. I'm still a little salty about that game. Also, there can only be
Didn't even
one.
play last week. Lying already.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Lying already. Sorry, continue.
I didn't talk to you. You could be a good guy. I'm sorry, but this is more for town crier stuff because everyone seems to think I'm a minion. Oh, here we go.
Well, I don't usually like being put on the block because everyone seems to just think I failed the vibe check and vote me to death anyways, but, you know, I don't really have much to say. I'm not evil.
Okay. Well, it's going to take 5. Matt, since you're on the defense here and Jack appears to be AFK, would you like to run the vote now with one less possible vote on the table, or would you like to wait?
You can just run it.
Okay. It'll take 5.
Leech or Nodachi is the current demons. So if you are innocent, dying might be for the best.
0
I'm so
votes.
glad
is
I
not enough.
passed the vibe check this time. Thanks, guys.
I wasn't about to vote with like literally no information pointing at you. In fact, I will nominate Tim on your behalf to get back.
Oh, what?
All right. Jason has nominated Tim. Tell us why.
because of the reason I mentioned earlier: nominations, minions, town crierness. That's it.
Tim, how do you feel about this?
I feel like I've been just like trying to brainstorm different hints for what my role might be. And I think the best one I've come up on is that my role has something to do with the year 1783. So that's my hint to you all.
As someone who's not good at history, what does that mean?
In 1783, the American Revolutionary War ended with signing the Treaty of Paris, which granted the United States independence from Great Britain.
You guys will have to puzzle that one out.
You can all ponder history lessons while we run the vote.
He's the politician.
Votes.
He's stealing the Declaration of Independence.
For making me do math. I'm putting my hand up.
You're the one who gave the hint. My salary is $42,000 a year.
I was a different man back then. I was a raven keeper at that point.
All right, 1 vote is not 5, so Tim is safe for today.
I will nominate Christian.
Evan has nominated Christian. Accused.
Well, if the one Alpha claim should be true, it's either Matt, myself, or Christian. So might as well, put all 3 of us up on the block right now.
I was also in there twice.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad option.
Okay. We're gonna run the vote. It'll take 5.
I've been informed that Christian has a good ping on him. So that's some good news.
Is that just from vibes?
I'm not gonna say who.
I'm not
gonna do the whole Undertaker thing of, oh, I hope we execute today.
Okay.
Do we have
Undertaker? I heard of.
We don't have any death beneficial roles, do we? Sorry, you can go ahead, Ben.
After 3 nominations, we have mustered a total of 1 vote across the nominations. Christian is safe for today.
I'll nominate Evan.
Christian has Uno reversed and nominated Evan. Tell us why.
I'm an Evan fan. We're just bumping up the town crier numbers.
Okay, bumping up the town crier numbers. Evan, how do you feel about D&D being canceled so that Christian could nominate you on day 1?
I mean, same vibes, it's gonna be one of the 3 of us, so might as well put all 3 of us up on the block at some point.
Sounds good. Let's run the vote. 5.
Damn, bro, D&D is canceled. Shit sucks.
All right, who super glued y'all's hands to your desks? 1 is not enough.
If I had information that would make it worth killing a specific person, I would have gone for it.
It's not a horde game, but I don't feel that strongly. It just feels so
Also, if there is a Leviathan in play, we do not want to execute.
We would know, actually.
We I think Ben informed us that if he was running Leviathan, he'd tell us. I know that's kind of a soft rule. Storytellers don't have to run it that way, but he said that he was running it that way.
Oh, yeah. That's not a general
If I were running
rule?
a hidden Leviathan, I would have to tell you outright, and you can be assured that the demon is either a Nodashi or a Leech.
Okay, never mind.
I thought that was the standard rule. I was wrong.
Generally, that's how it's played, but storytellers have some flexibility there. If there's other demons on script that have sort of unique characteristics like that, they're not obliged. Okay, calling the day in 5 seconds.
I thought it'd be
What's
interesting.
Up with the no outsider count?
Yeah, we should have at least.
All right. Good night, everybody.
No, actually, there's only 1 outsider that would reveal themselves. Ooh/woo. Oh, it does say that. At the end of the game, I'll have to talk about this with Ben. I thought it was against the rules, but apparently you can just stay secret from the storyteller and have that not be a violation of the rules. Huh. Or maybe this paragraph makes it sound like that. This is the official wiki. None of these are applicable. Oh, the guy's fine. He flies off into the distance. No idea how long I had this gift saved. How many outsiders would there be? 0.
Alrighty. Welcome back to Town Square. You all, emerge having not brutally executed someone yesterday. And for most of you, it's a good day, except for Evan. Evan's a little bit sad because his neighbor Matt is dead.
No.
What?
Dang. Okay.
Hey, Tim, can I talk to you privately?
Sure.
Room.
And then
Can I
then
talk?
Matt, I need to talk to you. Let's go to the
I also
bone
wanted to
room.
talk to Matt, but
Well, he's not looking for me right now, is he?
what?
Or did he say to go to the room with him?
No.
Yeah.
Did he?
Or no.
No, he said he
no,
wants to
no.
talk with you later.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
Ben,
okay.
Ben, can I speak with
Matt,
you in
Mouth
the
of the
bean room?
South.
Ryan, you want to speak?
So you're the Shugenja then, right?
No, I lied to you. I was the philosopher.
That's not good. Damn.
No.
Okay. So I was
going to pick a one-night roll on the second night, and I did, but it didn't matter because I got. So.
You didn't hint to anybody that your roll was stronger than a one-night roll, did you?
No, I just the only thing I said to anyone was I am a one-night roll. Period. So.
Okay.
It's
Well,
interesting that they would kill me given that intel.
yeah, I see there's not much reason to kill you day one if you're evil, so I'll tell you I was noble, and my hits were my two neighbors, Ryan and Bobby, and then Evan.
Oh, okay.
And I talked to both of them, and they didn't seem to be hiding me being a marionette from me. And Bobby seemed pretty genuine. I got a good read on him. I only had like a short and professional conversation with Evan. We just exchanged triples. I just told Ryan and Bobby straight up I was noble, but I gave Evan the same triple I gave you. Ryan told me he was Fisherman.
Okay.
I don't even know if he talked to Ben. I wasn't looking for it, but if I'm not poisoned, of which there are 6 methods that I could be poisoned from, then one of these 3 are evil, and I'm thinking it's Evan, but I don't want it to be Evan because Evan seems to get upset when my evidence points to him.
Right.
Alright, well, that's all I gotta know. If you want to talk to other people, I'll let you go.
I do actually have a little bit more info for you. I don't know how helpful it is, but I decided to pick Pixie for my Philo roll, and they told me the roll Ben gave me was fortune. So if I wasn't drunk, there is a real fortune teller out there getting actual info.
That is interesting. Alright, thanks. Now back to town.
Oh, I feel bad, but yeah, it's good. A little lonely since literally it's devoid of all life in this room.
Oh, also, we know that none of the fortune tells or the gossips were real, because there was only one death.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, I wanted to talk to Matt.
Oh,
Come on, guys, I was alone
Most
in the
popular
town.
I'll
dead
talk to
body.
you in a second, Christian. I want to connect to Tim for
Matt,
No
Matt
worries,
pinged me
but-
out specifically. Where are we going?
being
Christian, do you want to talk?
Yeah, I would like to talk.
How about the brothel, the regular brothel?
Okay.
Jason, you want to head to the new crepes?
Sure. Hey.
So I have asked Ben for my fish advice.
Sure.
He has told me the demon is on the left side of the board, including the middle spots, inclusive.
That is very helpful.
Yeah.
Well, that's more information than advice. Is that what that roll does?
It's what he told. Well, because the thing is, I'm wondering if it was like slightly more like underhanded of like because if it's a leech game, then knowing where the demon is less helpful.
Mm-hmm. There's also always a threat of marionette, unless you're really confident in one side or the other.
That's true. I haven't talked to Evan yet.
I talked to Evan, and he gave me the triple of... Oh no, he didn't give me a triple. He just told me he didn't wake up night 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's all the info I got from him. And I'm pretty confident Bobby is on the good team. So I kind of think Evan might be a demon or minion. But
Well, wait. If your ability that was correct and you got myself, Evan, and Bobby, then I shouldn't be worried about marionette because exactly one of those people would be evil, right?
Yes, that is true. But there are 6 sources of poison in this game.
That is also true.
So I'm never dead set at one piece of information until we learn more. But it might be a safe kill, honestly. But,
on Evan, you mean?
Yeah, because if there's even like the chance he's a minion, it would be a decent idea to kill him. Unless he claims Goblin, which would be upsetting.
And what's Goblin do? If you publicly claim to be a Goblin when nominated and are executed, your team. I don't know.
Yeah, so demons can do that, even though the effect wouldn't work for them, just to...
Right.
Also, the only demons that there could be are Nodashi or Leech, so if you are next to Nodashi, your info could not... it might be incorrect. Ben can just say the correct info to help Evil Team.
Right.
I don't know, dude. There's a lot. You also need to talk to Ben again by the end of the day, so I'll let you go. Oh yeah, Matt said he has some reason to believe there's an actual fortune teller in the game.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Because he filoed into fortune teller, which wouldn't work. Wait, wouldn't that work? Wait, let me read that again.
Once per game at night, choose a good character gain ability. If that character is in play, they are drunk. So.
Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't actually.
So he would get the ability either way. But if there was a real one, that real one no longer exists.
Ben, can you philo to any role, even if they're not in the game, or any good role?
So the Philosopher's ability is once per game at night, choose a good character, gain that ability. So they do not become that character, but they gain the ability of that character. They do have to choose a good character. That does include outsiders. If that character is already in play, the player that had that ability or the player who is that role becomes drunk until such time.
Yeah, so there's no restriction saying philosophers can only become in-play character.
Roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can just pick anybody, I guess.
Okay, so that doesn't tell me anything anymore. Alright.
Okay,
let's head back to town then. I mean, he did say he was Philo, and there's almost no reason to kill a minion on day 1 unless you are trying to plant like a really influential spy, but I don't think that's what happened.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, because one of the characters is a leech, a good player could just be required to die. So if people start defending you, if specifically 3 people really don't want you to die,
right? Yeah,
you might be onto something.
That's true.
I could talk to him.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Hello.
What do you know? Tell me everything.
All right. I'll give you the triple I've given to people who weren't my neighbors. And that is Fortune Teller, Balloonist, and Noble.
Interesting. Interesting. If you were a noble, why wouldn't you? Maybe you want to get it. I won't question that. I think that's a fine 3 for 3.
Well, I mean, it is day 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so, I'm actually the Noble. I was just doing like a 1-day smokescreen to maybe attract a kill.
Have you talked to your pins?
Yep, Bobby, Ryan, and Evan. And I trust my neighbors much more than I trust Evan. And I dislike that I have to go against Evan in this way, thanks to our history.
That's fair.
Um,
Bobby,
do you have any info for me? My two neighbors.
If you tell me info on Bobby, I'll tell you what I am. If you know something about Bobby, I'll tell you who I am. It's just like my role is very dependent on learning something about Bobby.
Bobby is incapable of telling the truth, I believe.
Interesting. Okay. You think he's Pixie?
I think he is one of those roles.
Okay, Pixie or mutant.
And it seemed pretty genuine, so that's why.
So, don't tell anyone, I'm the balloonist.
Oh, great. So there could just be...
I learned Bobby and then John. I think John's a townsfolk, so I think it's very possible that your suspicion is right and Bobby's the mutant.
Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, wait, I forgot!
That I added, right?
That would have to happen. I completely forgot. Okay, I kind of believe you now.
Though, keep in mind, Godfather could also add... Wait, there's no Godfather.
Nope, not in the scripts.
So the only way to add an outsider is my role?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. I'm a good guy. What can I say?
Yeah, okay. So I'm suspicious of Evan. I don't know if he's a demon, or I think he's just evil at the very least. I don't know. Out of time.
Tim, do you want to go for like 10 seconds to ice cream?
That's all you have is 10 seconds.
So that means there's only 4 sources of poison, I think.
From what?
Marionette, Nodachi, Leech, and the Poisoner minion.
Alright, it is day 2, which is what happens after night 2. So feel free to do shenanigans. Nominations will open shortly.
I'd like to gossip that Christian's the demon.
Bobby has gossiped that Christian is a demon. Thank you.
I would like to... Oh, we would all like to do something.
Put myself as the true gossip again and say that Ryan is an outsider.
Nick has gossiped that Ryan is an outsider. Thank you.
I would like to gossip that Matt is dead.
No.
Evan would like to gossip that is dead. Mechanically, this is a true statement. So just be aware. Okay, any other gossips?
I like to gossip that Matt is dead and I killed him.
Tim would like to gossip that Matt is dead and that Tim killed him.
Did Evan gossip day 1?
Whether that is mechanically true or not. Thank you.
It has to be false.
Tim and John, just get in your seats while
I'll
we're...
gossip there's a marionette.
Christian has gossiped that there is a marionette. Thank you.
I would like to claim also here and say that John is the demon and Evan and Ryan are the minions.
John, demon, Evan, and Ryan, minions. Jack,
I'd like to gossip that that's fake news.
John would like to gossip that Jack's Elsevier guess is fake.
I would like to also hear that myself and Christian are the minions, myself and Matt are the minions, and Christian is the demon.
Evan has Elsevier guessed himself, and Matt as the minions, and Christian is the demon.
Make sure you write those down. Write those down.
Alright, I'm going to tell everybody my role, which was Noble. I fed people who were my immediate neighbors, the Triple, Fortune Teller, Balloonist, and Noble. And I was the Noble, and I talked to both my neighbors and got roles from them, and I got pretty good social reads on them. I talked to Evan, he told me he was not a Night 1 waking up role, and there's no specific thing that would make me suspicious of him, other than not being read as socially good by me on day one. But I have reason to believe... I have more than one reason to believe Bobby is good, and a pretty good reason to believe Tim is good. And of the people I've talked to and gotten information from, maybe it's foolish to believe they're all good, but I just have reason to be sus of Evan and no other person, thanks to the nature of my role.
Okay, Jason has claimed Noble. That, knowing that there's a lot going on in this game, I will remind people that the Noble's ability is you start knowing 3 players, one and only one of which is evil.
Who are the other 2 players that you know? Do you want to divulge that?
My 2 neighbors.
Oh, okay.
I also have info that Bobby is a good guy. Just a stand-up gentleman.
Appreciate it.
Unless there's any other fingers pointing anywhere else, that would be the nomination I would make. So if anyone else has something to say beforehand.
I'd like to nominate John.
Okay. Bobby has jumped in with a nomination and has chosen to nominate John. Tell us why.
So, even though I'm the true gossip, I have gotten some information around the horn that kind of pinpoints me, if not poisoned, pinpoints me to believe that either Matt or John is the demon. And if John gets through this, and I know, which makes it why I'm nominating John. So if John gets through this and dies and the game isn't over, then we have a guarantee. Like I know at least one person who's been poisoned. So,
yeah, John, your defense.
I've been consistent in telling most people, or everybody, my apologies, my role. Those who I have told, I'm not lying. I've been very consistent. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves. And I will say, I would highly recommend not killing me, and I apologize that I have to use this role, I will say, against you, against us. However, I am the goblin, so please don't kill me.
Oh,
That role is very important coming up. I apologize to all my fellow good homies out there, but please don't kill me. I have good reasons for it.
Okay,
so
that's a goblin claim from John. We're going to run the vote. With 9 alive, it'll take 5.
You can run the vote, but I'm curious, why do you think he's drunk?
Me?
Yeah, Bobby.
The information that I'm getting from someone else got a ping on Matt and John as a yes.
Oh, I see.
Not enough. Any more nominations?
I'm gonna nominate Christian.
All right, Nick has nominated Christian. Tell us why.
Only because he kind of failed the vibe check.
Christian, how are your
You're gonna use your ghost vote on that?
You failed the vibe check. You didn't
No,
hear.
yeah, if I fail the vibe check, there's nothing I can do. I will say I'm saddened to hear that Nick has this view of me after all we've been through today. You know, we had a probably 100-second conversation, and I just really felt like I grew pretty
Basically
close to him, so it's sad to hear. But
All right, well, this vote will not take 100 seconds.
Quick pertinent. Nick was the one who told me to trust Christian, so I'm having mixed emotions.
Nick, why?
The vibe check. You heard the man.
The vibes
Tim, apparently.
changed.
I feel like of all the people
my
you could
mind.
vibe check, Christian
People
isn't
are
among
allowed
them.
to change their mind.
He might be evil, but he definitely would behave the exact same way regardless of his alignment.
I think we gotta kill someone, especially if we have a leech out there.
I think
Well,
I'm
We
going.
have to start voting.
I'm gonna push for the Evan kill, unfortunately.
Like you always do, Jason.
That's what I was saying to everybody. I'm like, this is going to upset Evan, and I'm going to feel bad, but I'm gonna have to do it anyway. So, Ben, can you make that official?
I can make it official. Anything you'd like to add beyond what you've already shared?
It's what I've already shared. It's not like completely invincible evidence, but it's just who I think the most is likely to be a member of the evil team based on my limited knowledge.
Jason, if I can add something here, I guess in Evan's defense.
Let's let Evan do his defense, and then we'll add in.
You can type it if you want.
Evan?
I got you.
Unlike Elon Musk, I am not a Nazi, but I am a goblin.
All right, that's a goblin claim from Evan. It'll take 5. You can, Matt, add any pertinent info as we vote.
I don't think he's actually the goblin, but I don't think you should vote for him. I don't think he's evil. That's what
Fine.
Tim is fearless.
2 goblin claims is kind of hilarious.
I don't think either of them were the goblin.
Yeah, I don't buy that they were actually the goblin, but
just
like,
didn't want to die.
It's not enough. Evan is safe for today.
No, I don't think you can safely claim goblin as a good player and then walk that back. Especially when fingers are already pointed at you. Like, there's no role so pivotal that you would need to survive.
oh sure, I don't think that either of them is the goblin per se. That doesn't necessarily.
I think
mean
one of
that
them is the
they're good
demon.
either.
All right. It's not looking like you guys are gonna execute anybody today, but I will give it another 20 seconds.
We don't have any fucking town criers, do we? I've been keeping track of that for no reason. If that's...
I think we do have a town.
We don't have any outsiders. Oh no, sorry, no mind. It's a
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and with that, another day where this peaceful town seems content to only let the demon do the killing. Good night.
Okay? You guys ready? Let's go! I'm the diamond. I'm the ring. I'm the treasure. A little bit tricky. I know your secret. I draw your dream. I steal your heart. Don't blame me coming. Look at me, can't you see? I'm a real match to reality. Look at you, I can see you're thirsty and worried about losing me. Look at me, you can't see we're drifting, spinning fantasy. Look at me carefully. I have
many times is this loop? I mean, it says. Oh, that was too far.
Waiting on a few more per the bot.
Hey Evan, would you like to speak somewhere privately?
We need to get the morning announcement.
I have to
Sorry,
announce
gotta have
whether
myself.
anything is tied.
I'm still new. I'm learning.
You're good. You're good. Okay. Oh. Yeah, there's no way around it. Bobby's dead.
Oh,
Wow, I was so powerful.
Bobby, can you tell me definitively you are what I thought you were?
Yes.
Yay! That's
What
so
were you?
useful.
I was, well, Ben, I can say it now, right? Because I'm dead?
Nope.
Dead players have no ability unless their ability says otherwise.
Yeah.
Jason said no.
Oh wait, is that not how it
You can
works?
say he's,
Oh,
he's
my
dead.
bad. My
you
bad.
can say whatever you want.
Okay, I was the mutant.
Ooh.
I was bluffing. I was bluffing gossip.
So then someone has
So-
a role that adds a outsider?
Yeah, so
Mhm.
that's me. I added Bobby into the game. I believe, yeah, Balloonist is the only way that there can be an extra outsider. My pings have been, first I got Bobby, then I got John, which means that John is not an outsider, and then after John I got Jack. So if John is really the townsfolk he claims to be, that would make Jack evil. So I think from there we can say definitively that Jack or John is evil, unless I've been messed with.
Do we think that John is good?
I don't know.
He did claim
don't.
Goblet.
Should we disperse now, Nick?
I still have that demon raid on him, too.
On me?
No, on John. That's what
Oh,
That's
goodness.
why I vote. Yeah, no, you're good.
Hey Christian, you want to go to the beanery?
Sure.
Evan, would you like to speak somewhere in the ice cream shop?
Nick, you want to go to?
Oh
Grape's?
no, was talking. I mean, you can bring Matt with,
yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, Matt, Jason, Matt, Nick, Boneyard.
Okay.
Okay, bros, listen to this. So I'm the fortune teller.
There's
first-
my boy.
Yeah, so I checked Christian and Jack first night. No. Matt, John. Yes. That was the same night you died, Matt, by the way.
I died
So
the first... Oh, you're
well, what if-
saying... I see what you're saying.
Wait, you got a yes on night two?
the same night I checked you and Matt and,
Wait.
and John
Go through,
was the night you
just go
died.
through it again. You said Christian and Jack, no?
Yeah.
And
No.
then me and John?
Yeah. During that same night is when someone killed you.
And then you got a yes on that?
Right, so that's when I woke up and told Bobby, I was like, dude, I just got a fortune teller ping on Matt and John, and Matt just died. So that's why I put Bobby up to it, just because I want to keep the heat off me. And then last night I checked, Evan and Tim got a no. So
just, I think Evan and Christian want to talk to me, so
Not
I
getting
have to
a
dip
yes
here,
on Evan is
but
huge. It means he might be the real goblin, while John
I
is
would
the
like
fake
to
one.
say I think you might have hit the red herring on night 2. It might not be John.
Really?
I have some intel that whoever the fortune teller was hit the red herring.
Well, he said High Priestess, and then Goblin publicly.
Well, that's not the red herring. Can be any role.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, I gotta do. See you guys.
Okay.
Wait a second. What was he talking about?
I didn't realize there was a red herring in play, but
Yeah, there's always a red herring.
okay.
But
well,
also,
then I guess you gotta take it-
wait, what's in night order? Philosopher goes way before fortune teller. Okay, so
Okay, but hear me out. Sully's the High Priestess. Well, it's a big deal. You know, I don't know. I mean, is that really valuable?
I think
not really.
yeah, the only 4 people
But-
who could be evil team are John, Evan, Christian, and Jack in my mind.
Yeah, and so what I was saying was that's why I wanted to do like a demon check, kind of, because if he's a red herring, then so be it. He dies. At least it whittles it down. But if, say, John didn't die and we know it's a leech, that's great. We can start solving for the leech host. But if he's a Nodashi, then I know I can just, all my info will be discredited.
So you could be the red herring and the goblin. So if he is the red herring and the real goblin, we would lose if we killed him.
Damn.
But your pings, fortune teller pings on leech host, right? Or no, is it just the leech?
It's
Ben?
just the leech.
Ben?
Is that a question?
Yes.
So, unless a jinx were to say otherwise, the fortune teller's ability works the same way the fortune teller's ability always works.
So it will never tell. It won't ping yes on demon or on leech host unless it happens to be red herring.
I don't see leech host in the fortune teller's ability text.
Okay. Yes would have been enough. All right. Nick, are we done here?
I'm underscoring the point, right? So don't confuse yourself with stuff that's not.
Nick, are we done?
Not there.
You can go back to town.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I misspelled convenient.
Oh, Jason.
Yep.
Do you know what John is?
Nick said he claimed High Priestess.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can talk to you about that. John, do you care if I tell Jason what you are in a private?
Not at all.
All right, Jason. Can we talk really quickly in the ice cream shop?
There's no way he's claiming damsel, right?
No. He's claiming High Priestess. I was just gonna say that the same night he learned the same night I learned him being the High Priestess, he learned me to talk to me. So that strongly suggests that he is the High Priestess. Because that was like a coordinated thing that Ben was like, you should talk to the person who learned you last night.
It seems a bit extreme to claim Goblin over that, though.
I think Ben probably told him. It probably pushed him to do it because he's a new player and he's trying to teach him the game. That's kind of how I read that.
So, did you hear Nick's pings of Fortune Teller yet?
No.
He got... Shit, where did I write this? He got a no on... Shit, where did I write this? Those are all...
Running out of grim space here.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Are you okay if Ryan joins us?
Yes. He is my neighbor who I was suspected of being one of the good two. His fortune teller pings were
Fellas.
Christian and Jack, no. Matt and John, yes. And then Evan and Tim, no.
Wait, I gotta write that down because I've run out of reminder token space. Say that one more time.
Christian and Jack, no. Matt, John, yes. Evan, Tim, no.
Matt, John, yes. Evan, John, no.
Sorry.
Matt.
Christian and Jack were the first night, and he got a no. Matt and John were second night, and he got a yes. Evan and Tim were the third night, he got a no.
Interesting. That's
And
like
there are still
opposite of what I
4
would've
sources of
expected.
poison, potentially, in the game. So, grain of salt. But Ryan, I wanted to ask about the fishing info.
Yes.
Fishing.
I guess we haven't had a chance to talk to him. Yeah. I'm the fisherman. Second day. I realized Jason, he didn't specifically tell me the demon. He said the key to victory is executing the left side of the clock, including the middle spots.
Executing left side.
So that
including the
tells
middle.
me, yeah,
Leech, potentially.
left side, including Jason. And
What was your day 2, 3, quickly, please?
Sorry, what now?
What were your fishing information for days 2 and 3?
I only get it once.
Oh, it's once?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he gets
once-
one. You get one.
Oh,
change.
shit.
Ryan,
Thanks.
I do want to quickly fill you in on the John situation. So, well, first off, yeah, my information is telling me, unless I'm messed with, that John or Jack is evil.
Okay.
The thing that makes me side with John is that the same night he was High Priestess told to talk to me was the same night I learned him, which is sort of a classic High Priestess thing. And like there was no way he would know to talk to me, or know that I learned him that night and know to talk to me, if that makes sense.
Right.
That's the one thing in his favor. Though there is a world where I'm being poisoned by John if he's in Nodashi, but that
And then
wouldn't
Ben
jive with what you just told me. Which
Do we know what
your
Christian is
information-
at all?
I think he's wait.
I
think he's gossip.
So yeah, I've heard that he's the true gossip, but like
Gossip kills haven't happened.
hasn't been guessing correctly. So I don't know.
He didn't gossip day one, I don't think.
So
And then
so
he
so
gossiped
here so here's the
his
thing.
marionette.
I'm just suspicious of John and Evan mostly for both goblin claims.
Yeah.
Christian's
So
gossips
I-
were Evan, Matt, and me as.
But given your
demon.
info, I'd rather execute Evan.
That's the
Because he could be
thing.
leech host.
And then he also
that's,
guessed
no,
that
I
there's
don't
a
know. I
marionette.
keep getting hung up on Leech Host existing.
Yeah. I think we have to.
You would need to be
execute it. There's no way
poisoned.
around it.
Yeah,
You could be leech host. That'd be funny.
I could, but
No, Ryan.
or,
It could
yeah.
be the right side. It could
Oh,
be
that's
Jack or
true.
John.
Oh shit, you're
Not
right.
poisoned.
I could be the Leech Host and have gotten completely wrong information.
No one has put you on the block ever.
I would be happy to execute Evan, Jack, or John. That's where my
Christian's
head's at.
2 gossips were the first one was a pseudo Elsa here, Evan, Matt, and me as demon, and the second one was there is a marionette. Yeah,
And I don't think he gossiped.
and
Oh,
no
wait, this is
gossip
the
kills
third.
happened, but he might just be
Okay.
evil or drunk.
Right.
Nodashi would also no, that wouldn't work.
Our storyteller is here.
Oh yeah.
He's at New Crepes.
Stuck in
Doesn't-
New Crepes.
Doesn't he know New Crepes closed?
It says
It was
red.
so sad too, because it was like they had good food, but they're like, yeah, we can't, like, we don't feel right jacking up the prices to meet like price increase on everything else.
Yep.
Or New
My,
Crepes.
And then they couldn't
My mom
afford rent.
chatted with the owner before they like closed out, and they were saying like the actual owner of the place didn't really even want to run it anymore. Just wanted to take a break.
Rip.
Does anyone know what Jack is claiming to be currently?
No, but hey Ben, can I have a storyteller consult?
You certainly can.
All right, bean room.
Does anyone know what
I've
Evan
told
was
people.
claiming?
Yeah, I know what I think I know what Jack is.
What do you think?
Jack.
I'm the Elsie here. I've been doing it every day.
Okay, we might be able to plan a good one of those. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Man, there's so much not even conflicting, but like things that aren't pointing in a specific direction consistently right now.
Yeah.
Like we don't even know if it's a leech or an Odachi right now.
I mean, is there a way for us to find out?
Start executing. Executions are information.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Or correct Elzahirs, or correct gossips.
Is
Correct
anyone?
Elsa here would win the game, right?
Yep. But it is something you can do about it, that's what I'm saying.
Does
Okay.
anyone have a feeling they're poisoned? I think that's kind of hard with the roles we have right now.
I didn't until someone else posited the possibility, but I don't know.
The
I
sources.
do not think I'm poisoned. And I
The
think I
sources
just
of
said
poison
missing.
would be Marionette, Nodashi, Leash, or the minion, the poisoner. And we have not seen evidence that there is a Mezephiles, an assassin, or a Marionette so far. We don't have any narrowing down of the minions, unless somebody knows something I don't. I mean, at Goblin, we have 2 Goblin claims.
The only thing I can be pretty certain of is that unless I was messed with, either Jack or John is evil.
I agree with that.
Because the fact that Bobby and John are different character types just makes sense, and that was before I even knew what either of them could possibly be. So,
I mean, John, can you come out with what you are?
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell everybody. I've been consistently saying that I get info every night. Been feeding that to everybody, and then eventually the past couple nights I've been telling, or days I should say, I've been telling people that I'm the High Priestess. And if you guys want the order of who Ben told me to talk to, I can give you that too.
Yes, we do want that. it
It
would
was
help.
Christian, Tim, and then Evan.
Why Christian first? And why
I will
Evan?
add that the same night he learned me, I learned him. Which, to me, kind of makes me lean towards him being good. But I don't know. That could just be a red herring. But it'd be a pretty crazy coincidence.
Are there roles in play that would register good pings as bad people?
Red herring.
Yeah.
The only thing would be the fortune teller, I think.
Correct.
Oh, okay, okay.
Couldn't
There's also the matter of marionettes.
or marry.
Yeah, there's
That
a
would
lot
be
of
a drunk.
John
there's a lot of
could
drunkenness and poisoning on
could
this
just
script,
be
so I kind of left off
a marionette being fed
red
correct
herring.
information.
Drunk is unlikely because I think we have our one outsider.
So if we look at
Bobby.
Christian, do you mind if I out you?
Sure.
I've been told that Christian is claiming real gossip, and he has gossiped twice. One being that Evan, Matt, and me are like the demon is one of us.
It
And-
was Evan, Matt, and me. But
Oh, I wrote myself. My bad. You said myself.
I said,
And then the second is that there is a marionette in the game, and unless a kill has been sunk on night 2, none of those gossips have proven true, or he is poisoned consistently, which I
Christian,
don't.
can you put your gossips in the chat?
sure. I'll also, Ben, I'll gossip today that there's a chef in the game.
All right, just confirming that that is your gossip because Chef is not on the script.
Then I'll gossip there's not a chef in the game.
Okay, so your
What
gossip
are you
there
doing?
is not a chef in the game.
I'm,
Don't worry about it,
I'm
Tim.
wondering why John was fed talk to Christian night 1.
Thank you.
I would like
Um,
to also hear
Yeah.
if that's an option.
Yeah.
You can. What would you like to else to hear, guess?
I think that Nick is the demon, and John and Evan are the minions.
So I got John and Evan as the minions, and you said Nick is the demon?
Yes.
That was such an uninformed Elsa here guess that I'm more suspicious of you now.
Okay, I mean, go ahead and kill me then. I think it's too late for me anyways, so. If everybody feels that way and I can't really back up the persecution from Tim, then that's fine. I mean, you just won't have Elsa here for the rest of the game.
Any more gossips or Alcir guesses?
But yeah, it was definitely uninformed. I mean, I don't think I know who it is.
What
Who
are
did
the
you
two
pick again?
minions,
You picked
though?
John, Nick, Christian?
Nick is the demon, and then John and Evan is the minions.
John and Evan.
I don't believe that there would be an unactivated Mezephiles phrase this late.
This is tough.
I think
I'm at a loss.
Marionette would make sense, and also Poisoner, but then what info would that
It
impact?
can't be Marionette because Christian's gossip would have gone off, right?
Unless he's poisoned.
Unless he's poisoned.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna nominate Christian.
All right, we have a nomination of Christian. Tim, tell us why.
There's some information related to this area of the board, but I think the main thing is I don't think Christian, correct me if I'm wrong, is very interested in having his ability go off. Just a guess from what he gossiped today. So, I really think we just have to start executing people. We're gonna learn so much more if we start doing that. So, I think we just gotta maybe take a shot.
Why Christian specifically?
I mean, here's the thing. He could be a leech.
Leech host suspicion?
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
It's not just that we're trying to find evil players. It's also that we could be just looking for someone whose ability hasn't worked. And his
That's
has not
also
proven to work.
relying on more unpoisoned information.
Sure. So, anyway, that's my thing.
With defense, I'll say I'm normally pretty okay with dying. I'm less okay with dying now. Ben, quick clarification: did my altered Gossip 3 take, or did you take my original? My altered being that there is no chef in the game.
I accepted the last one you did, that there is no chef in the game, which, again, I have to, just note for the sake of, the town, was undeniably a true statement.
So by that logic, that is me attempting to get my last ping off for day 3. So it's
there could be an
probably,
assassin.
It's probably in the best interest for me to live, either to have the demon target me and just kind of use up their kill on me in the night, or alternatively, I am not used up and then I get to see if my information is correct or if it's poisoned, etc. I think there actually is more to learn from keeping me alive, but if you do not want to, that's okay.
Also, no way, that wouldn't make any sense. If
right.
you kept someone...
Christian, anything else?
You could spend an assassin
No.
ability with the sole purpose of verifying a gossip bluff in one
Yeah.
night.
That would be a concern here.
All right, we're going to run the vote. It'll
It's
take
true.
4.
But then that would be the waste of my assassin if I was, so might as well let that happen tonight, and then you can kill me tomorrow if you want. But I will have gotten my 3rd Nights of Gossip.
I think the demon is Jack, and Evan is one of the 2 minions. And I'm not sure if John's a marionette or
Why
Christian's an
always me,
assassin.
Jason? That's just my question.
Dude,
One is
all
not
of the
enough.
evidence
I
is
think
piling
we can't
up.
let Evan guilt
I
us out
can't just I can't just not play the
executing.
game to make you feel better.
Someone.
I nominate Evan.
Yeah. Okay.
Was that
That was Ryan.
Ryan? It's nominated Evan. All right, Ryan, tell us why.
I mean, I've been suspicious of Evan for the last few nights, and I have some information that would suggest that you're one of the options of people that we definitely need to execute, and I'm not buying the goblin claim.
Evan.
Yeah, I'm not the goblin, and I really don't care if I die here or not. I have enough information that I can help figure out stuff at this point.
All right, it'll take 4.
Yeah, you
It's actually very interesting.
not claiming goblin makes me a lot more in favor of this vote.
We gotta kill someone.
Why Evan? I'd rather you guys kill Ryan.
4 votes is enough.
I trust Ryan.
I like
Why?
Ryan.
What did Ryan do to earn your trust?
He was in my noble
I
kings
would
early.
nominate Ryan.
Right.
Evan nominates Ryan.
Evan, Uno reverses and nominates Ryan. Evan has the floor.
At this point, I'm already marked for death, so I'm just gonna go and say it. I am the savant, and based off the information that I have, and some of the claims, I'm not 100% sure that I am not poisoned. And based off of what Jason said of him getting pings off of Ryan, Bobby, and myself, Bobby is, I believe, going to be dead, so it doesn't matter. I know myself, my role is the savant, and that only would leave Ryan left as being the one evil player he got a ping on.
Ryan.
I'm the fisherman, and I have gotten information that killing the left side of the board is the key to victory. So, me being suspicious of Evan, this is kind of the culmination of that.
It'll take 4 to tie, 5 to put Ryan on
Evan,
the
can
block.
you put the info in the chat or say what it was? Because I can't be convinced by information I don't have, unfortunately.
Well, it doesn't matter, Jason. You can't vote otherwise right now.
Yeah,
I
already passed you up.
I could vote. Well, that's why I was trying to like nudge you to do it while you were in your defense, because like I couldn't just talk
It
over
takes
you
way
then.
too long to
It's
post
correct.
all that 3 days of info.
But if you have it on hand, you can copy paste it, right?
I had it on hand.
I don't have it typed out. I have it written down on a piece of paper.
Sorry, I assumed people were like me and used the Google Doc.
It's not too late to spare Evan if we want to kill Jack or John.
Would you like to
Yeah, I was
put the
gonna
info
nominate
in?
vote for Jack.
Nick, was that a nomination?
For John, yeah.
Okay. Tell us why.
And John, as I explained a couple days ago, I will fall on my sword. But after this, depending on if you live or die, because I kind of suspect you. Actually, I don't know what you are. You know, if you're the leech and you don't die, that tells me a lot. And then, but if you're the Nodashi, then at least I know that everything is wrong. So, and then I'll come clean to the group as well. So this is going to solve a lot of different things, kind of, sorta. And again, I'm happy to die after this, but this would, the goblin claim just seemed like a knee-jerk reaction to me. It sounded like a bluff, but that's just my read. And again, this will either confirm or deny a lot of what I'm working with currently, which I think will help solve the game. So
And we gotta get 5 for these ghost votes to count, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, John, defense.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm the goblin. I'm just saying that because I prefer to not die, since I am in fact the high priestess. Told a lot of you all that.
You can't claim both if you want Goblin to work.
That's not true.
It's not?
No, as long as there's a goblin claim, you can claim literally anything else, and it's still valid.
Alright.
But like, what has your high priestess role yielded thus far? I mean, I just haven't heard a ton.
I mean, Tim can back this up as well. The same night, because Tim, we just talked about this, and maybe you mentioned it would be good to kill me. I don't know. I'm new here, but it was Christian, Tim, and then Evan, those in a row. And like Tim said, the same night he found out who I was the same night that I was told to go talk to Tim.
Matt, why
John,
are you
anything
so
else to
convinced?
No.
Okay, we do have a goblin claim. It will take 5 to lift and put John on the block.
Matt, why are you convinced?
I'm just more convinced that Evan's innocent, and it seems like we're not gonna get enough votes.
Would you please add the savant info?
Alright, I'll post it right now if that'll make you feel better. But I don't have your vote anyway, so I don't see what the point is.
You said that the last time. And then
All right,
there was another vote.
This was my notes.
John is on the
I
block.
don't have his third day.
Calling it in 20 seconds.
I'm not going to introduce a third vote.
Calling it in
Yeah.
10.
But the fact that Evan voted for this, I mean, no, it doesn't. That doesn't mean anything. Forget it.
Evan wasn't a bad
we
kill.
don't know anything.
Yep, I don't know. But I think that might...
4.
I think it's a good pick.
Two.
I think it's Marionetta or Goblin, honestly.
1. We have our very first execution of the game. John, you have been executed by town. How would you like to die?
Push me out of a window in a Russian skyscraper.
Okay.
So
The
that's a
town,
flight.
with much effort, spends the remaining hours of the day constructing a Russian skyscraper. Don't know how it comes together. A lot of subcontracting, but they managed to do it successfully. They then drag John up to the top of said skyscraper and push him off. And as they push him off, a nice wide smile emerges on John's face. John is executed and dies. The game is over.
Mm-hmm.
And congratulations to the evil
Let's
team.
go.
On the Goblin.
Wait, what?
The goblin claim was
No,
real.
wait.
W.
Oh no!
He didn't do that
Massive,
night.
incredible
Hold on, hold
W.
on.
Was Evan
Wait,
the
wait,
demon?
Wait, He
Wow.
didn't
Oh,
do that
God.
night, though.
Were you evil?
Let's-
Not.
Not to
Let's
be.
talk about it. But yes, the evil team, because John was in fact your goblin and managed to talk his way into a goblin win. Again, John, this is your 3rd game ever playing Blood on the Clocktower. I have to
Incredible work.
Thank
a lot of
Well done.
credit
Thank you.
on doing the work here. So yes, John was the goblin who took the high priestess bluff and very cleverly found a way to build. Matt, I very specifically said before the vote that John claimed goblin. So let's go through the rest of the circle. So Nick, sitting next to John, was the fortune teller. Nick, can you tell us about your fortune teller pings?
Yeah, the first night I checked Christian and Jack, got a no.
That was accurate and sober.
Yeah, Matt and John second night got a yes, and that was also the following morning that you announced Matt had died. So that's what had my sight set on John.
Matt was the red herring.
Oh my
Right,
god.
and I knew that was a possibility, but I was just like, roll the dice, and then
Okay.
checked Evan and Tim thereafter. If it didn't pay off, I mean, I could have maybe just kept quiet and gone to day 4 because I would have checked Jason and Ryan next. Then
Yeah.
hopefully would have encountered both the demon and the red herring and could maybe solve it that way. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just going off kind of
It is
social
what it
reads.
is. Yep. Christian was the gossip who gossiped that one of himself, Matt, and Evan was the demon, which was false. And I was kind of interested why folks were going after Evan if they believed Christian was the gossip, because that gossip didn't result in an extra death. And so if Christian was the gossip, he had already claimed that, effectively that Evan was the demon and nobody died. So, to me, that was reasonably validating. So then you had Matt, who was the philosopher, waited a day, and your red herring, and went pixie, learned fortune teller, which was accurate, and then immediately died. Evan, let's go through your savant information. Yeah, if you've got it.
Okay, so the first day of information, I got that the poisoner poisoned someone, resulting in bad information on night 1, or there's no marionette in the game, and I think we narrowed it down to that no marionette in the game was the correct information there.
Yep, that is correct. There was no marionette in the play because the poisoner on night 1 poisoned Bobby, which had no impact on the game.
Cool. Then day 2, we got that the fortune teller hit the red herring on night 2.
True.
Or if there is a chef in the game, that they would get a 0.
Yep, the chef 0 is false. It was a chef 1 because Jack was your poisoner.
Damn it.
Huge.
And then on day 3, I got that there's one true gossip, or there has been one true gossip, or the balloonist has received one evil player.
That is correct. The balloonist received John. And at the time you made your savant, you asked for savant statements. Christian had not yet gossiped that a chef was not in the game. So then we've got our final group here. We've got Tim, Bobby, Jason, and Ryan.
Oh no.
Jason's noble pings were Evan, who was the savant, Bobby, who was the mutant, leaving us only with Ryan, our leech, and starting only demon, and Tim, our leech-hosted balloonist.
Oh, of course!
Bobby, the outsider, John, the minion, and Jack, the second minion. And that was your game of sea creatures. Congratulations to John especially, but generally the evil team on a goblin.
I'm sorry, what was Jack? I missed that.
Poisoner.
The poisoner.
Who did you poison, Jack?
I missed all the. I think I missed every time, but
I think we targeted the same person a lot.
I was begging the rest of the evil team, like, please tell me you know who I should poison, and they were all like, no.
Because no one told me about Fortune Teller until literally the last day, but I was gonna signal to Jack to keep poisoning Nick until the end of the game, or Evan, but
yeah,
I didn't know
I picked up Nick or Evan towards the end, but it was too late after day 3.
Yeah.
But I had poisoned Bobby, and then I switched to Jason, and then that day Jason came out as Noble, and I was like, what a waste. And then I switched back to Bobby, who died when I woke up, so I was like, oh, come on.
Ryan, who were you gonna kill tonight if it went to that?
It was gonna be Nick, just to get rid of the Fortune Teller pings, because the Savant is easier to, I guess, disprove, but Fortune Teller is just too powerful to keep alive.
Yeah,
and I couldn't signal to Jack fast enough, so.
Yeah. So it was interesting. There was a world, Ryan, as long as the town didn't put you up for execution and you not die. There was a world where keeping Nick alive could have led to suspicion that he was just leech hosted, which is why he was still alive as a fortune teller.
That is true. I could have done that, but I feared killing either Evan or Jason would have gotten rid of any suspicion of the other demon, because at that point we still didn't know if it was Leech or Nodashi. And killing Christian didn't seem productive because he was already going to kill someone for me that night.
Yep. Makes sense. And yeah, guys, I apologize. I do have a little bit of a responsibility, especially for guys that can only make game 1, to keep the game moving at a reasonable pace. I don't think, I can always halt the game, while people type. There's plenty of time during the game for people to have chats. Plenty of time for people to type their information into chat at night. So yeah, we got to keep the game moving, and I can't pause for everybody to spend 10 minutes digesting every piece of information. It is a little unfair to the evil team when that happens. So it is what it is. But again, I'm always open to storyteller feedback, and appreciate you guys joining and playing. I will stick around to run a game 2 unless Tim or Jason is feeling inclined to take over storyteller chops. You're not obliged to stay.
I'd storytell a game.
You want to go ahead and storytell? Maybe we do something a little simpler, more straightforward, but I'll leave that up
nice
to you to
guy,
decide.
Tim.
What's that?
Nice guy, Tim, is what I said.
you guys played me so hard.
If you're not,
Tim, you were fighting for John so hard that I thought that you were actually Mezephiles, and you orchestrated like a chain
There's no
of.
way for him to know that.
Tim, it really didn't help.
It could have just been luck.
That you lucked into John and Jack. One of them's gotta be good, and I was like, cool, take your pick. I'll believe you, because I just need you alive.
I should have realized when I came out as balloonist, I should have died. Man, that.
Ryan's fake Fisher info was also really good for Evil Tim.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't. That will go down in history as a masterclass goblin play.
I wasn't sure there was a Nodashi or a Leech until the very end.
Wait, I'm leaving a message. Who's playing? Please emote on it if you're playing this next game. Thank you.
I'm out, guys. It was a good game.
Thanks for playing.
Nice try, Nick.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip too. I'm getting tired.
Yep. Thanks, Bobby.
See you, Bobby. Thanks for playing.
Bobby.
Goodbye.
Any chance we can grab Slam or
Sam
whoever.
said he would be in for a game 2, so someone reach out to him for me while I set something up.
All right, I'll just tell him game 2 starting in 5. But Matt, why don't you text him just to
I could also storyteller instead, if you'd rather.
He didn't answer. I usually got to call him if I want to read.
It's been a while since.
Yeah, I think Tim had said he was going to jump in, Jason, but.
No, I was just offering.
Move Bobby.
No, I appreciate it. Maybe next 2 weeks from now, Jason, if you want to kind of slot in to take over.
Oh my God, it's Sam.
Good morning.
The harassment worked. Harassment always works.
Delayed harassment payoff.
I literally just messaged him harass.
Yeah. Well, it
He's
didn't
really-
work for game 1,
You're right.
so counterpoint.
I was doing the long play.
I've updated my pronouns.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Sam, you have to be Moif on 3. We're kind of missing
Are we using that same clock
script.
tower?
No, it's a different thing. I'm gonna send it.
Okay.
Yeah, different channel.
Yeah, Tim being
Yeah,
leech
Jack.
host was clutch.
Jack evil again. I didn't want to believe it.
Thank you, Matt. I'm just so lovable in the evil seat.
I just, we had a good talk, and I was like, clearly he would never lie to me. And then the moment I walked away, I had to stop talking to you, and I was like, this man.
Oh
is
yeah.
evil,
After the game, I
and
wanted to
let me
ask a
strip.
question to Ben. So Bobby was operating off of the BOTC wiki on what to do as mutant, and it encourages you to secretly come out to people outside of the purveyance of the storyteller's vision.
That is technically something that can be done. However, there's a couple potential pitfalls to that.
Yeah,
One
I was
is,
just wondering if it was something you could do officially, or if it's just like in bad faith.
It's I wouldn't say it's in bad. Nothing in this game is designed to be in bad faith, but there are potential consequences, right? So if, for example, the mutant was to out to an evil player, that evil player has every right to come to me and say, hey, this person claimed mutant to me, and I then have every right to execute them. So it's not a surefire thing.
I was just wondering if like literally hiding from the storyteller was like a game mechanic of one of the roles.
No, it's not meant to be a game mechanic. It's not exactly sporting. I think.
Yeah,
having fun
it's
is
like the
easy
same
to-
deal with madness too, right?
Yeah.
You're
Having
not
fun is
supposed to
easy
just be able
without
to
regulation.
like subvert that game mechanic through literal like espionage.
But like, I'm not going to be a jerk about it, right? Like, so if somebody wants to play it that way, they can. I think it's less fun, quite honestly, to do that.
Because I was just wondering, because like when he came out to me as mutant, I was like, I don't think you're supposed to do that. But then he said the wiki literally advises you to do that, and I was like, really? And I checked, and it did.
Yeah, I didn't hear him claim it, right? So
Yeah.
I kind of was in a weird position when Tim, told me he suspected that Bobby was the mutant, and
He was trying to get me to out that Bobby was telling people it's the mutant. So
and,
that
well,
he
I
could
asked, well, yeah, like, what makes you suspect that? And
I was like, Jason told me. I don't know.
I didn't tell you.
No, you told me that you thought he was the mutant.
I told you I thought he was unable to say his role, which could be Pixie or Mutant. I tried to at least put that plausible deniability in there.
Yeah.
If it had been later in the game, I mean, he died, so it didn't matter. But if it had been later in the game and like basically the entire town knew he was the mutant, I could reasonably infer that he had broken madness.
Because that would definitely be breaking madness if you're like doing that to stop yourself from being executed by like a Serenovus.
And so there was some risk there for Bobby, right? If everybody seems to manage to figure out that he's the mutant, it doesn't matter at that point whether I heard him claim outsider or not. Like, I can reasonably infer that
he told someone.
He did claim it, and therefore I am at liberty to execute him, and he can argue about it with me later.
Okay, so it's just like how much are you willing to like argue with your death with the storyteller by breaking this taboo, quote unquote. Okay.
Correct.
So you kind of just decide.
Yeah, I mean, it's the trick of the storyteller is you get a lot of within the mechanical constraints of the game, you get a lot of autonomy, and then the trick is to be a good storyteller, you have to use that autonomy well to try and make it a fun game and a competitive game.
Yeah,
for
because
people.
it's
And
like similar
it's
to
not-
the situation if like you're DMing somebody through Discord, not through the official channels. Like that's outside of the scope of everybody watching. Like they can't even see you in a room chatting. Like I don't know. It seems too similar to that for me to okay it.
Yeah, no, I get it, and different storytellers will have different tolerances for things, and all the best thing to do if you're not sure is just ask your storyteller how they would generally run it.
Yeah, so I had to stay mute on that until the very end of the game.
Yeah, No, I get it, and again, at the end of the day, I want the games to be fun. I don't need them to be, pure as the freshly, driven snow.
Puritanically accurate.
Yeah, I mean, I need to make sure I run the game mechanically sound, meaning that if people are sober and healthy, they get the right information. Beyond that, it's kind of just have fun with it.
Because I was like, am I obliged to tell Ben that Bobby broke madness?
No, you would not be. But if Bobby had told an evil player, like
one of the three,
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. When we were playing in person over the Christmas holiday, I made Owen Serenovus mad, and this was before he got executed at the end of the game for breaking madness. But I went to him and chatted with him the day I made him Serenovus mad, and at no point during any of that conversation did he claim to be the role I'd made him mad as. And I just pulled Tim aside at one point. I was like, hey, just keep an eye on this. Like, I made Owen mad. I know you didn't see it, but Owen made no attempt to claim the role I made him mad as. I'm not telling you to execute him. I don't think you should.
But then, like, 10 seconds later, he brazenly broke it, not knowing he would still be executed for it.
That was actually 2 nights later. So I made Owen mad, and then switched to somebody else, and then a night later on the final night.
But that opens some questions, like, are you obliged to tell people your role that you're mad as if that role would naturally not be telling people what they are?
Yes, and there is some judgment call there, which really just comes down to what your storyteller tells you is how they want to run madness.
It's such a complicated thing.
It gets harder with roles that have every reason to stay hidden. So, if somebody makes you mad as the damsel, right? Like, some storytellers might say, you have to just outwardly claim damsel. Other storytellers might say, well, you have to just reasonably, act as a damsel would act. So different judgment calls, but again, your storyteller has the license there.
I see.
So, John, I'm scared to be in this game and you be on the evil team again, if I'm good.
Well,
just both be evil and then still pretend to be scared the whole game.
Yeah. John's a sneaky little savage here. I've seen it in action.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys want to take a look at the scripts, this is one we haven't played before, but this is meant to be a slight variation on Trouble Brewing that incorporates like base 3 roles, but is still sort of simple and accessible and easy to understand. So this was supposed to just be a more straightforward game, but with a little twist. So you got some different roles.
I think we've yet to witness like a very clutch assassination happen.
I feel like you just don't know what happens.
Yeah, Assassin is one of those that's best on a script where you can't really figure out why people have died, which is why it sits on the BMR script. Rarely does the assassin kill end the game. It's just one of those things that it's generally meant to be used in the middle game to kill off an otherwise powerful character.
For a minute there, I had the misconception that the assassin could do anything, could do their ability during the day as well.
Oh, well, that would be quite powerful. That you're thinking more of the psychopath, which is also a fun character. John, one of the things that you probably heard us bandy about is that if you go on online, whatever character you get, and you look up the name of the character, the word BOTC, or the acronym BOTC, and then wiki, there's actually a Wikipedia of every character in Clocktower, and you can actually read like strategy tips on how to play.
Extremely useful.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Even for the roles that you want to bluff as, it gives you tips on how to do that. I always opened it up when I was a new player. And now I just don't open it up and then get things wrong, and there are consequences.
No PDF, but if you use R, you can pull it up on the channel, or just look up anyone or everyone can play by Ben Burns. You can.
I can send you the PDF if you want that.
No, I found it. The R is fine.
Very good. All right, is everybody ready? Have you all taken your seats and all that jazz?
Yes.
Is that the Leaning Tower of Pisa, Matt? A little too far to the left, leaned.
That's prejudiced.
All right, so this is a 5 townsfolk, 2 outsider, 1 minion, 1 demon game, unless there are outsider modifications, in which case we have a baron.
My notes page for the last game was fucking enormous. I had like
Alright.
all these sources of poisons, everyone's like triples, everyone's bluffs, everyone's reads. Except for those I didn't talk too much.
Alright,
Yeah,
everybody. Wait, hopefully the bot doesn't get.
Oh wait, Evan also just lied to me, like the first time we talked.
What do you mean?
You said you didn't wake.
I don't wake that first night. It's during the day.
Oh, you don't?
Savant
No,
is
it's during the day.
Oh, my bad. I was mixing that up with. Man,
Alright,
I
everybody
haven't played
ready?
this. That's my bad.
I will send you to sleep. Make sure, Sam, you take your seat. I'm gonna send rolls after I send you guys to sleep.
Fish
Good night.
info.
Good night.
Way too much stuff. Elsa here's. I knew that was a dirty, false Elsa here with how stupid those got at the end. Like, if you're the Elsa here, you should even just eliminate the Elsa here that you are in. Oh boy. Well, that's just the move. What do I have for poison here? Oh god, spies in the script. God damn it. Scarlet Woman and Imp. It's just the Poisoner and the Drunk, I think. I don't want to start fights. I want to be roles that can just do their thing and sleuth. It's 2 outsiders, 1 minion. Potentially 4. What the hell are these? These aren't glaives. That's definitely not one, I don't think, right? Oh, this is a good one.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Another fun demon has snuck into town. You know what to do. Good luck.
The fun demon.
Sam, you're my neighbor. You want to go chat?
I guess we can save that for
Jason.
next
Where
round.
at?
Boneyard.
Where?
Yeah,
Boneyard? I heard.
Boneyard.
Okay. Hey.
What's up? How's it going?
Pretty good. Do you have any...
I'm not an info gatherer. In fact, I am one of the outsiders.
Okay. There's actually potential for there to be 4 outsiders.
Yes, I am one of those, for sure.
Alright,
I mean, I wouldn't know that I'm the drunk, so I'm not the drunk. You can rule out that I'm not the drunk. I'm one of the other 3.
Yeah, you can't be drunk and think you're one of the other 3.
Right.
Unfortunately, I don't think I want to part with information regarding my role currently.
That's okay. I'm just putting it out now, so that outsider count can be kept in mind.
Yeah, I was gonna ask for... That's what I was gonna do earlier, before we dispersed, was suggest a outsider roll call. Because there's 2 or 4.
Well, we can do it at
and
the...
if there are 3, then there is a drunk.
Yeah.
And if there is more than 2, there's a Baron, unless both evil players are pretending to be outsiders.
That is fair. Oh, so then there would be 5.
No, there can only be a
outsiders?
top of 4.
Well,
Because
but like 5 claimed, because there would be 2 real ones. 1 person is the Baron outsider, so that's 3, and then the 2 minions are claiming. I guess they could lie. It could be non-Baron minions, and one of them could pretend to be an outsider to put the drunk suspicion in the air. So, but that's a pretty high level. I didn't think about that before the game started.
yeah, that would be a bit much. At
there
least
would
a
be,
bit
like,
much
5
to not immediately plan with everyone else. Let's see, Ben and Sam are talking, Evan and Ryan are talking.
Christian, John, and Matt. Good for them. Oh, poor Sam.
Why poor Sam?
He's alone. Oh, I guess he's with Ben in the town square.
Yeah, he's not the Ben's not the storyteller anymore.
I realized that, yeah. I'm gonna head back.
Alright, yeah. Unfortunately, you know, it'll come up later probably.
It's first talk. It's not a
Yeah.
big deal.
And I think I heard first. So Christian, let's go to Rumpus.
Hey, John.
Sam?
Yeah?
Hey,
Yeah, sure.
fellas.
You want to go to Podesta Hall?
Oh, you no idea.
Hmm. Evan, would you like to talk?
Yeah, we can do it briefly if you want to go to Mouth of the South.
I would not like it to be a group thing, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to go to the Mouth of the South.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I'll just let you know, are you a role worth protecting?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it, my friend. That's all. Actually, I mean, I could tell you, wait, who was it? Was it Jack? That talked to you first? Yeah, I think it was. He said he was one of the outsiders that is visible. I was gonna do a head count at the end of...
Oh, who I talked to first, or who you talked to first?
Who I talked to first.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, well... Just, yeah, I'm gonna put... I don't think I'll tell anyone else the role, actually. I'll make it triple for day 2 onwards if I live.
Okay.
Alright, if that's all you gotta If there's nothing else, I'm gonna head back.
Yeah, I have literally no information.
Sounds good.
Hey, Christian.
Yeah, what's up?
Bean room?
Sure.
He's spinning the wheel. I guess I could build a triple then.
Jason, you're my other neighbor. You want to chat?
Sure. Where?
Farmhouse.
Hello.
All right. Here's my question for you. If your character token was involved in music, what genre of music would you be in?
I don't know. Punk?
Punk?
Sure.
Okay. All right. I got punk rock. Interesting.
You have any other info, or should we just head back?
I'm thinking you're like a gambler, maybe an undertaker, maybe a mayor. I'm having a hard time with punk rock. I will go with
I'll have a triple made tomorrow, first thing, if you want.
Say again?
I'll make a triple that you can get tomorrow if you want. First
Okay,
thing,
yeah,
so you don't need to
Triples
like...
tomorrow work.
I'm not waiting to converse with an evil player or anything, so we can talk first thing if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. What I'll tell you today is that my character would fit well into the 60s or 70s genre of music.
Alright, I'm gonna head back.
Alright. Welcome back, everybody, to the town. I don't believe we have any shenanigan rules. Though gossip
The
is
gossip
always
anyway.
allowed. You guys can
Beautiful.
gossip all day.
I would like to juggle.
Alright,
Not allowed.
show us your skills.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to juggle. It's not on script.
Can we
So
do
wait,
can we do an outsider head count?
I heard of one. I won't out them.
I've only heard of one.
I've also heard of one.
It might be the same one.
If there's only one, then there's assuredly a drunk in the game.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we don't know if the one is the same one for each of us.
That's true.
It is.
Moose Child might have a reason to stay hidden.
Yeah.
Recluse probably not.
Two is
Saint,
the most suspicious.
maybe.
I think Jason, for saying that, is the most suspicious.
You think that's my Cephalese phrase?
Tim, are nominations open?
Or wait, is Jacob
I think they are, yes.
Okay, I'd like
You
to nominate
think-
myself.
Christian nominates himself.
I have a feeling where this is going.
If
Wait,
you know
hang
you,
on. We gotta wait for tomorrow.
my
you know?
prosecution is that I am honor bound to make this nomination as per a previous discussion with someone. My
Wait, what?
defense is that it's just how the cookie crumbles.
What is happening?
It's only day one.
I think I know what's happening, but I have no way of proving it, so we'll see.
There some things happened. Anyway, would you like to defend yourself at all, Christian?
No.
Okay, let's go. Running the
If
bone,
it-
Christian. We need 5 to put on the block.
Imagine he's saying.
Curiosity, why are we killing him?
No, he's saying.
Just
Don't
for
do it.
fun.
Goblin.
Pertinent intro, Christian put himself in this position.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry. I was looking at something else. I see what
You
you're
don't need to overvote this, but yeah.
I feel like I know what's going on. even
Me
though
too.
I-
Yeah, I think me and Sam
Wow,
caught on.
That 7 votes. Christian is marked for execution.
So is there a point? Is there a point to all this, or are we?
You'll see. Like shortly after it happens.
A cult was just created, and the good team has won.
Whoa!
True.
No.
That is fake.
We didn't
Anyone-
even get everyone.
Any other nominations? Although it might be difficult.
I would
Before
like
we
to
continue,
gossip
does anyone
that
have-
Christian is the
yeah.
boom dandy.
Is the boom dandy in the game?
No.
No.
We gotta stop
Okay.
doing roles that aren't on the scoop.
I just want to quickly ask, does anyone have anything they want to say to everyone before we just lightning go through the day?
Only for this. would
We
be a
did the
weird
outsider
question.
head count. We're gonna learn more after people die.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to check that.
Yeah.
All right. If there isn't anything else, I'm gonna close the day in 10 seconds.
I'm reading Christian here as either a you start knowing role, like a clockmaker or librarian, or is just the spy or the baron just saying, ah, fuck it.
I was gonna wait for
I think
tomorrow.
you're wrong.
Yeah, me too.
Unfortunately, Christian is executed on day 1.
I was gonna
And
wait
died.
for tomorrow.
How would you like to
Oh, I thought he was fooling.
I thought he was full. What are you doing?
How would you like to die, Christian?
Just quickly, Tim. Just quickly.
Christian quickly, like dust in the wind, blows
Usain
away.
Bolt of
Shot in the
dying.
head, point blank,
Good
right
night,
away.
everyone. Hello.
The wheel has spoken.
I love the wheels so much.
I saw he had something set up like that in like you can like preview what they're streaming, even if you're in a different chat. I didn't think that was a wheel deal, but okay. The person I'm protecting will be Evan,
Evan is safe.
as far as I know. Give false roll.
Oh, one more. I guess 8. Oh, there we go. Hello, welcome back, everybody. Unfortunately, another tragic death has struck the town in the form of barbecued John. John is dead.
John Barbecue.
Oh. That's not delicious at all.
I wouldn't eat that.
I would like to ask Christian if he would like to divulge his role or not publicly.
Yeah, sure. In the spirit of gambling, as the gambler, I decided to take some gambles, and I did not gamble
I
correctly.
see.
I see. It happens.
Honestly,
John, do you want to... Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, you can basically chalk that up as I was gonna guess a wrong person anyway.
John, do you want to do the same now that you're dead?
Yeah, I was the artist.
Oh, did you get it off?
No.
You didn't do it? No!
Did you tell anyone?
No, I
No,
didn't.
he didn't tell
I
anyone.
told nobody nothing.
Is it? No, wait, okay. If there was a spy, I think he would assume that the artist would already have asked their question. Also,
I mean,
yes, Ben, we can talk, I guess.
We don't have to talk right now if people are still chatting, but I committed that I would talk to you first thing tomorrow, and it's
Oh,
not tomorrow.
yeah!
Ryan, do you want to go to Rumpus Room?
Sure.
You had the farmhouse. Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Since you're so dogged at this, I won't even give you a triple. I'll just let you know, I'm Monk, and I protected Evan.
Sensible that you would protect Evan. Evan was like, assuming he's not evil, I mean, he's likely to be a target because he's pretty good at this game, so.
Yeah. I
okay,
just
I'm
really don't want to fucking build more animosity, because, like, the fucking meta post-game shenanigans between us two, they're not good, and I want to fucking mend that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you guys are both strong-willed people, so I can see where that comes to a head. You know, and anytime you end up tunneling on somebody's evil, like, you know, it can be.
I wasn't
read the
even
wrong.
tunneling on him. I had 4 people who I thought could be evil, 3 of which were... Oh no, 2 of which were. And 1 I had been pointed at from the very start of the game, and was given no reason to think otherwise.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Hopefully, yeah, Evan, you know, can stay monk protected, and yeah, I mean, I can't speak to your guys' personal relationship, but
Do you
I
have
get it.
anything for me or not?
Yeah, I will give you either Moonchild or Mare.
Mayor? Oh, Mayor.
Mare, yeah.
For some reason I wrote Mayor, like the horse.
Mayor.
Alright, well, one of those is pretty significant, if true, and the other one not so much, but we'll see if I live. We'll head back to town then.
Alright, sounds good.
Told me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a very small piece of information.
I haven't talked to Ben yet, so I'm gonna go talk to Ben in the goon yard. In the boneyard, I mean.
Hey, John.
What's up?
You want to go talk in a room?
Sure. Bean room?
Sure. Hello.
Hello. So,
I
who are
have...
you?
I have assembled a triple. I told Ben that's what I would do the very next day, so I wasn't like waiting to talk to an evil person and then giving him some kind of bluff. So I am either the monk or the clockmaker or the empath.
Well, I was the artist, so there's that. I literally have no information for you.
Yeah, you didn't tip anyone off, you were the artist, did you?
No, I literally told nobody nothing. I just said, hey, like, I didn't tell them any information. I just said, I'll let you know in a couple days what I am, because I didn't think I was gonna die. I have no reason to think why someone would kill me.
Yep. Maybe you were the drunk and that was a good thing. You died before getting your question off.
That is possible. However,
Yeah, no, it feels bad to not be able to use your one thing.
yeah. And I feel like if there's a drunk, someone else said that they're an outsider too, so that means there has to be a Baron out there too, which means there's a third outsider.
Yeah, I've gotten a second outsider in a triple, but I'm not sure how solid that is. We might need to do another head count, but like... Or wait, who was the person who might have been an outsider to you?
I'll tell you, it is one of the top 3 people. Oh fuck, you're up there too.
Okay.
It's your neighbors.
That's kind of funny because both of the neighbors are the people who have told me that it's possible they're the outsider.
Interesting.
Tim's getting us moving.
Yeah, which I respect. It is after 10 p.m.
But there could only ever be 2 if someone is lying.
Welcome back, everybody.
Good morning.
Have some chat. Public chats.
Publicly?
Publicly.
No thanks.
Any pointed information?
Nominate each other. Because
I'd like-
nominations are open.
I'd like to juggle John as the artist and Christian as the gambler.
You can't juggle.
Oh my god, dude, he got it right.
Imp say what?
Oh my god, huge juggle.
I'll go ahead and nominate somebody I haven't talked to yet.
The classic.
Wait, are nominations open?
They are
Yeah, Tim just said so. I'm gonna go ahead and nominate Matt.
I knew it.
Ben nominates Matt.
It always happens.
Was it foretold on the
I
wheel?
knew it was really good.
This is
Christian,
this is mostly a
you
meme
should write
nom, but
more.
Matt was-
You're sorry.
This is mostly a meme nom, but Matt is the closest in proximity to the words "execute me day 2." And so I haven't talked.
Shit, hard to argue with that.
I tend to be a strong believer that, unlike the last game, that Town should take more shots at the demon than they normally do, even without perfect information. So, this is, as good of a shot as any. But if we have better information that points towards somebody, like, we don't have to do this. So,
Matt?
I'm the mayor. I don't really care if anyone knows, because even if they try to kill me, it may not work.
That's not how it
You
works.
can kill me if you want. Yeah, it is. Might
It
kill
only works by
someone else.
the deflect only happens on demon kills.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You die at night.
That's why I'm saying I don't have a problem saying to the group that I'm the mayor.
Oh, okay.
but
I know Ben can kill me right here, and he's
okay, yeah, I was gonna say you're. I wondered if you were just misplaying mayor at that point and you were bluffing it.
Matt just told me he was mayor also.
I see no reason to hide it. I just haven't spoken to a lot of people.
Yeah.
We're gonna run the vote on Matt. We need 4.
See, now you put us in a weird spot, Matt, though, because if we just let you live to the end and there's a poisoner or you're the drunk, like, yeah.
You know what?
it's-
Mayor's... I don't
Oh my
believe him.
god.
It's just a.
He's
it's
not
a-
gonna vote for himself.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Matt.
Wow, the balls on this man.
Huge.
4 is enough.
That's my mayor.
Taking up. That's my mayor right there.
I voted for that.
Yeah, we
We will
voted
be
for this.
cheering for you as you boldly walk onto the gallows.
Any more nominations?
I would like to nominate Jason.
I would think so.
Matt nominates Jason. Matt?
The vibes are off.
The vibes
That's-
are off.
Yeah,
That's
on that
right
person I
there.
haven't talked to.
That's my
I
mayor.
buy it.
Alright, good.
Jason, are the vibes off?
I'll reveal what I am if you kill me, but I suggest not doing that. You can do whatever.
Reminder, 4 to tie, 5 to put on the block.
Hey Jason, I don't know anything about you, and I'm pretty confident Matt's mayor, so I don't know.
I'm
You
not
know,
sure this
Matt
do in
also
this
voted for
situation.
himself.
I'm not sure this is a good kill, but
I
whatever.
want to keep Matt.
I don't
in the
want
game.
to. I don't want to tie it though.
Yeah, don't tie. Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Alright,
Tying
you
the
played your
works out.
hand.
Jason's on the block.
I was the monk, and I protected Evan. Goodbye.
We can
Any more
outvote that,
nominations?
right?
Play
you want
stupid
to, yeah.
games, win stupid
Five,
prizes.
five votes on Jason.
Any
Anyone wanna-
volunteers for sacrifice?
Anyone want to die?
I'm gonna close the day if I don't hear a nomination in 10 seconds.
There's something freeing as a good player of not giving a shit whether you die or not.
Right? It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Jason is executed. How would you like to die?
Shot in the back.
Fair.
Jason was shot in the back by our very own supposed Mayor Matt.
It was pretty ruthless.
I am an elected official, okay?
Jason is dead. Good night, everyone.
I voted for you,
Public
Matt.
servant.
I voted for you. Yeah, I don't feel like playing the "Don't Kill Me" game right now. I do believe John is good. I believe Sam is an opportunistic, evil person. I believe Evan is good, but he's spiteful. And Matt probably is evil too. No, actually, Jack. No, he didn't vote for me though. Did he? No, he definitely did. Yeah, you know, Sam sounded kind of remorseful. I'll treat this as the de facto evil team for now. Oh yeah, Jack definitely being one of the outsiders is kind of suspicious. He did say he was the Moonchild or the mayor, and he didn't seem to be that aggressive in Matt's mayor claim. So we'll say that's one of the outsiders. And I think that's the only real outsider. But it can't be a Baron. So we'll chalk it up as Assassin or Poisoner or Scarlet Woman. The spy wouldn't make that sort of kill on day one. Or a spy who's talked to their demon wouldn't make that kill. Reverse the order of the two things I just said. A demon who's talked to their spy. There's also Devil's Ad. The worst kind of ad.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What's uh-oh?
What-oh? What does that
Uh-oh.
mean?
It means somebody didn't wake up this morning.
Oh, I see.
Or that night.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh is the smell of rotting Ryan flesh.
What is with the barbecuing?
Oh.
Like, reference, man. It's ugh.
The
Makes me-
demon is a famous chef.
Alton
Okay.
Brown, no.
Ryan, what were you?
I was the empath.
Oh,
Um, I got 0 for the first 2 nights, so I trust Sam and Evan implicitly. And now that I will be getting no more information, I will trust them beyond the grave.
Certainly be a shame if you were being poisoned for 2 nights.
Can we
have
talk,
not tried it
Ryan?
yet, Ben.
Sure.
Mouth of the South.
Bean.
Alright.
Yep. Christian?
I can chat if you'd like. I'm not sure what I can offer, but
Could you ask Matt if he's available for a chat?
I'm here. I'm right here.
I know, I'm just kidding. I changed my mind halfway through.
Okay. Yeah, let's chat. You wanna
Sorry,
go
Christian.
to Leo's Pizzeria?
oh, it's okay.
Sure.
John, what role did you claim you were after your demise, or did you not?
Artist.
I'm the artist.
Artist, right.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, can you lie when you're dead about your role or no?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
you can. At any
Okay.
time. You're only obliged to tell the truth if you don't want a storyteller consequence in the form of madness.
Okay.
That's basically it.
That being said, actually, I'm the artist. I'm not lying.
I do trust Ryan some more.
Now that I'm dead.
Yeah. You were originally, like, almost arbitrarily one of the 2 people I marked for evil. Because there was a hesitant vote from one Samuel that made me think maybe it's not him. I think Christian's goodness or badness is completely undetermined by
I
his
truly think you're
demise.
right. I truly think he might have been a minion and just offed himself for the
Even
wheel.
if you're the demon, you could just get yourself killed if there's a Scarlet
I
Woman.
guess you're right, yeah.
Wait, I can do that if I was in. I thought if you get extra.
No, Scarlet
can't.
Woman.
If there's a Scarlet Woman.
Oh. Right, you are.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping Evan would die. So we could get a read on Matt.
Yeah.
Where are we on minions? Probably not
Um,
Baron. We'd be
Yeah,
women
we'd be
and
swimming in
outsiders.
outsiders, yeah.
So there are 2 outsider claims right now.
Oh. Okay.
Both of my neighbors. Yep. Jack has claimed outsider that knows who he is. And Ben gave me the duo of Moonchild and Mayor.
Interesting.
Child and Mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of those is taken.
One of them... Yeah, one of them would have to be Lion.
Well, I mean,
Or wait, if
Yeah,
there's
Ben-
one of them would
Ben
have
and
to be
Evan are
lying.
having a long
there are
discussion.
only 2 or 4 outsiders possible.
Why aren't they having such long discussions?
Or wait,
Well,
no,
I
two
talked to both of
would
them today, and I have not gotten the chance.
actually
because
2 would
they
be fine,
immediately
right?
left.
I can't see. Is this 2 natural outsiders and then
Two
2 more?
naturals, yeah.
Okay, so maybe there isn't a drunk.
That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully.
Hey, Christian.
There's not really any time.
Wait, can we have a 5-second chat? Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can have a
I
quick
got
chat.
literally one conversation in today. Can I get?
Uh,
can I get?
I'll
Yeah,
give you
Ben-
another 30 seconds.
I was gonna
Go.
say, Ben, can I talk to you?
Yes.
Ding dong. Ding dong.
Oh my goodness, I get it.
Hold them back.
What did you talk about, Evan?
With what, Ben?
Yeah. Long talk?
Stuff.
Stuff, okay.
Just stuff.
Evan, sorry we haven't talked for both these whole games.
I just realized that, yeah, you and I have not talked.
Some people have their favorite start of the game partners.
Cute little friends.
Welcome back, everybody. Nominations are open, but feel free to have pleasant chats.
I can't imagine they'll be pleasant. Does anybody have an inkling of who it is?
I got a feeling it's either you or Matt.
Oh,
And
come on.
And I'm not gonna lie, I think Christian was either a minion or the demon that killed himself.
That's brutal.
I'm gonna be very real with you. I think Christian just took half of the evil team out from the jump.
There is evidence pointing to the fact that Christian is in fact good if that evidence is coming from a place of truth. I mean, the person could be bluffing this particular role, but there is some information pointing to Christian being good.
I see. Okay.
It's a two. Christian's not above wild plays, but it's a little bit wild on a 2 evil team against 7 good team, setup that he would immediately just let himself die due to a wheel spin if he's evil. I don't know. That just feels like a step too far for Christian, but maybe I'm underestimating it.
That's
Well, hey, I have laid my cards on the table. I trust Sam and Evan through the afterlife, so it's the rest of y'all 3 get to vie for the ghost vote.
What about a spy? Could one of them be a spy?
The spy should register as good. And take out the empath early.
Could be true.
Evan is nominating Jack.
Evan nominates Jack. Evan?
I just haven't talked with him, and I thought this was the perfect time to talk with him when, he could potentially die. But, just based off of that, that's all
Alright, Jack?
Yeah, I'm the saint. Everyone except for Evan knows if you kill me, we lose.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I knew you were an outsider, but I didn't
Sam,
know
get the fuck out of here, dude.
What? You said you were an outsider. You didn't tell me you were a saint. What are you talking about?
Alright, we're gonna run the
Ben
vote.
and Matt.
Wait. Can I add one thing real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have heard another outsider claim.
There
So
are
that
2
would-
in the game.
There
That
are 2
claim is
base.
legitimate. There are 2 in the game.
Okay, just want to make sure that I was correct.
The only suspicious
good
number
call.
is 3.
3 to put Jack on the block.
Please don't, if you want to win.
Now, my opinion is I've never seen a legitimate saint in this game.
You have.
I am willing to take the odds.
You have. I DM'd one
I'm
on
willing
purpose.
to take that to final 3, but
That was
think
one
Jack
with
is
John
on.
Spevacek.
Yeah,
If you-
there was
I'm
one
pretty
where
sure
he
you were
gangster
there.
Killed.
I remember the last time I brought this up, you guys said you did do one with a legitimate saint, but I think that was when I missed.
Do you remember playing
I'll
with
go
John
ahead and nominate
Stavacek?
Matt.
Ben nominates Matt.
I'm
Never
torn
mind.
here between Matt and Sam. I am willing today to believe Ryan's empath 0 on the understanding that I am the other outsider, I'm the Moonchild, and Jack's Saint claim. There is a world where Jack is bluffing Saint and Ryan's the drunk, which would mean it's Jack and one of Sam or Evan. But I think but again, I have no reason to suspect that. I think let's take Ryan's empath 0 at face value. To me, that means that Matt, is a possible demon candidate.
Matt?
I mean, I told you what I am already. I think if Ben is really the moon child, I don't know how long we should keep him around for, because he may be forced to kill a good player if the demon kills him. And I feel like I'd rather get that out of the way sooner, because then at least that gives us info. But if you want to kill me, I'm fine. I'll take your votes. That's it.
Sorry, one sec. I'm just looking into something. Okay. All right. We're gonna run the vote on Matt. We need 3 to put on the block.
Hey, wait, can I claim something?
Yeah.
I am the Slayer. I would like to shoot Evan.
Sam, what is your weapon of choice?
A crossbow. It's right
Sam
there.
uses a trusty crossbow, fires at Evan. However, Evan is made of aluminum.
As we
Nothing
all know,
happens.
crossbows don't work on aluminum.
He's a robot. What does that mean?
They would never work on aluminum.
Evan may not be flesh and blood. That's all I'm saying.
What does
But
that
the
mean?
The Slayer shot did not work.
Okay.
All right, we're
In
running
simple
the vote
terms.
on Matt. 3 to put on the block.
That has settled my decision.
Yeah, I could be getting swindled by Ben and Sam, but we'll see.
Probably are, but
I trust Sam with my
This-
life, and I already
this
have.
mayor appreciates.
The problem is the early mayor claim leaves too much room for a voice.
Why do you want to die so bad, man?
Could be Sam
It's
Spy,
called
Ben
getting
Demon.
electoral votes.
So.
You would never understand.
Are there any more nominations before I close the day?
Does anybody else want to go cards on the table?
The
Closing
cards
the
are
day
up,
in
buddy.
5 seconds. 4.
Can I still be mayor while dead?
Matt is executed and dies. How would you like to die?
I would like to be painlessly whisked off to the afterlife where I'm buried in the mayor's tomb. Thank you very much.
Matt, Matt is whisked away
The
by
mayor's
angels
tomb.
to a tomb specifically made for mayors. It is a lovely sight. Good night, everyone.
I feel like Ben could be opportunistically claiming second outsider. Because he put outsider and mayor into his double. Clearly not knowing there was a mayor in play. And if you do that, you can just claim to be the second outsider once the headcount is confirmed. Which it de facto was on date 2. Which is also the day I told him I was monk, and the day I was murdered for it. No, I mean, not by him. He didn't vote, but, you know. He didn't need to. He easily could have, if the votes weren't already there beforehand. Actually, if he did vote, that would make him look obscenely suspicious.
We waiting on.
One more, Ryan. Wow, is that the smell of barbecue beef brisket?
No, not brisket.
No, it's Evan.
No!
No,
The
Yvonne!
monsters!
Evan, what were you?
Is your final?
I was the Undertaker.
Oh,
I can confirm Christian and Jason that their claims were correct.
I can corroborate Evan's Undertaker claim from day 1 as well.
Told me on day 1 as well.
I feel like someone is a drunk, and I honestly feel that Jack is our demon.
I feel the same way, except that it's the other outsider, obviously.
Yeah, hidden drunk. Jack told me immediately he was an outsider on day 1. and Ben put an outsider and a good player in his triple. Or, not a triple, double even. And then once we had confirmed our outsider count on day 2, he was settled in.
Are you asking me to respond to that?
No, just my 2 cents.
Okay. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, Moonchild is the one outsider on this script that you don't want to just go immediately blabbing about right away, right? So I waited a day. You were the first person I claimed Moonchild to, Jason, on day 2. The reason I included Mare in my 2 for 2 was in case you were evil, I wanted to avoid, evil killing me. But once Matt, revealed he was the mayor, I kind of just had to come out and say I was just Moonchild, as I did to Jack on day 2 when he revealed he was the other outsider. So I think the world is likely that Ryan is the drunk and Sam is the demon in this case. I think that's the minion. I think squares away with me being the Moonchild and Jack potentially a minion here. And that would be our 2 evil players.
But if you're the Moonchild, you're saying there's a drunk?
And you're a minion and Sam's the demon. I mean, it could be the other way around, but...
Ryan is drunk is what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense.
But Ryan's information, though drunk, proves true, right?
Well, Ben's theory is that Sam would have been the demon, so my information would have been wrong.
No, Ben's theory was... Oh,
Ryan drunk, yeah. I can also kind of attest to Ben's character because he held me to what I was going to do the next day, which was immediately tell him a triple after not dying, because I didn't want to just tell people I was Monk on the first day, and he followed up on that, and because he even bothered to do that, I just straight up told him what my role was. So that's like a point of social credit for you, I guess.
I don't know.
Nominations are open.
I am kind of in favor of Ben being the demon here, just because I feel like he's putting a lot of weight behind... I mean, it's a social read, but putting a lot of weight behind Moonchild tactically is supposed to be kept to the second day, right? Whereas that wouldn't be my first thought when getting the outsider. That's not a very strong
would also have
accusation.
to be Assassin, Poisoner, Scarlet Woman, or Devil's Advocate. No minion big plays have really happened so far, other than potentially Poisons.
Yeah, we don't know about Poison for sure. But I don't think there's any...
I don't think there's any poison, though. I mean, I don't know any information.
I don't think there was a Star Pass.
So Scarlet Woman?
Scarlet Woman is possible.
The spy?
Would be useless, probably.
I mean, Artist died round 1.
Yeah, I'm really not spy.
I'm still gonna maintain that this might be a shot in the dark, but I think that there was a Scarlet Woman and Christian was the demon.
I don't think that's true.
And just got him the first day.
Wait, Matt was executed, right?
Probably.
Yeah, Matt was executed.
And Matt, Jack, Sam.
I mean, I won the election, is what you're saying.
Every alive person voted to kill Matt. So
Not a lot of respect for politicians here.
Wait, what if Christian was executed, not killed by the demon?
Yes.
So he can't have demon swapped. Oh, you got never mind. You guys saying Scarlet Woman. Sorry.
Yeah. And plus, I was just checking if all the people voted for Matt to die, which they did.
Yeah, everyone but Evan.
Oh, everyone was alive. Oh, that I forgot.
Although, if Christian was the demon, that would mean that I'm the drunk then, because I got that he was the gambler according to my Undertaker ability.
Oh, I see. Okay, then maybe not.
Does anyone think that the minion is still alive?
Possibly.
But like have reason to believe that they're still alive.
If they're still alive, they're actually.
I don't think so.
Honestly, it's still possible for there to be 2 legit outsiders.
I think. Is it possible though that of our 2 claimed outsiders, only one of them is legit though, and there was a drunk out there?
Oh, that's almost certainly the case at this point.
Why is that?
Given that the game is still on, then
Right.
that's almost certainly.
Oh
case.
yeah, no, 3 alive.
Yeah,
If
Paul's
there's only 1 evil player alive, that is mechanically true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am gonna
Is
push
that the
town
case?
for nominations. At this
If there are
point.
3 people alive and 2, oh wait, no, ghost votes
No,
can
that's not how it works.
overpower,
Yeah,
right?
The game could still be going with 2 evil players.
Yeah,
right now.
Ghost votes
That
would
is
have to
correct.
overpower. Never mind.
All right,
My
final
fault that-
call for nominations.
Okay,
Final
I don't feel like I have figured it out, so I'm just gonna have to shoot a shot in the dark because Tim is pushing us, and I don't want to be lost in the 50-50. So Jack is gonna nominate Ben.
Jack nominates Ben. Jack, what would you like to say?
That might have sealed the deal on the game potentially, but we'll see as we go forward. I haven't wrapped my head around the drunk or potential spy minion situation. I have to pick, assuming with my gut, I think that of the 2 of us, if one of us is bluffing an outsider, I feel like Ben's bluff is easier to do on a following day, which is what happened. I mean, he didn't just I understand why he didn't come out and say it, but that's the kind of thing that you might do if you don't come out and say it. So I don't know. That's it. That's all I've got. It's not strong. I'm trying to save my skin here.
Ben, your defense.
Understood. Jack, if you're good, then the explanation is Ryan was poisoned. Poisoner may or may not still be alive, and Sam's the demon here. It could just be you as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's enough information to solve this mechanically, so, people can vote on me if they feel like I'm the demon. Good game either way.
Yeah, it's close. So just go with what your heart tells you.
All right, everyone, this is last chance to make your decisions. We need 2 votes to put on the block. Everyone
Sam,
make their choices
if I
and,
was evil,
be at peace with it.
Evan would also need to be evil.
Running the vote, we need 2 to put on the block.
I'm willing to ghost vote on Sam.
I'm not confident it's Sam because his role ended up being something from the 3 for 3 that he gave me early on. I mean, I know, again, that's flimsy, but I don't really have anything that's strong,
4 is enough. We have 7 votes on the board. Any more nominations from Ben or Sam?
Yeah, I guess I have to nominate Sam here, and it's really for 2 reasons. One, to give Sam the opportunity to nominate Jack, if, this fails. I mean, I know I'm not the demon. I'm willing to entertain a world where, Ryan, you are either drunk and Jack, is minion or demon here, and the evil team's just Jack and Sam, or you were poisoned. I think for me, this just comes down to what, for me, was just a weird social read on Sam, more so than on Jack. But again, this one's close, as Jack said, so you guys do what you want.
Sam, your defense?
I mean, I was Slayer the whole time. I gave everyone Slayer. I shot my shot and it didn't work out. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Ryan cleared me on empath.
I just thought slaying Evan was, I don't know. That's not who I would have chosen, but you also got access to different information than I had by that point in the game, so.
I just knew I wasn't going to kill Saint on Jack, so I wanted to clear Evan.
Well, the Slayer picking the Saint was probably the safest option, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of why I am leaning towards Sam being more likely demon here. So
You need
anyway,
5 votes.
We're
to-
gonna run the vote on
Do you need
Sam.
5?
We need 4 or 5. We need 5 to put Sam on the block. 4 will tie. Running the vote.
No, I mean, so since Jack isn't voting for this, that's not gonna change, even if Matt and Ryan both voted.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lock it in and see how close we were.
That's fair.
All right. Lastly,
good game.
Sam, would you like to nominate Jack?
Nope.
All right. The game is over. Ben is executed and dies. I'd like to congratulate the good team on their
Yo!
victory.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
Huge.
Wow.
Why, that's
All right.
Sam's lack of a pick there seems so ominous. I
I was gonna
So,
say,
I wanted to scare you.
It was Sam and Jack at the end.
I wanted to scare you. I
like,
didn't
well,
know.
shoot, we lost.
There was
Well,
no way I could go ahead and see it was Jack.
let's go through the people. Good had a rough go of it. The Good lost their artist before they could use their ability. The
Then killed their
Gambler
monk.
gambled their life away by spinning a wheel that said "Nominate myself." 1 in 3rd chance. He spun it 3 times. So the odds were not in his favor there. The mayor unfortunately got killed before the final 3. The Undertaker got the best information in the game, which was that 2 players were good, the monk and
What am I, chopped
the
liver?
gambler. The monk, Jason, monked 1 person, and that was Evan when he got his information on Christian. Ryan, our drunk, unfortunately did not detect that Sam, the assassin, was next to Ben, the imp.
Interesting.
And unfortunately, the game could have easily ended the night before because Sam still had his assassin kill, and Ben killed in the night when there were 4 people alive, and both Sam and Ben picked Evan.
Sam, always kill yourself in that situation.
Wait, what Ben? What is?
You always kill yourself in that situation if you're the assassin.
Don't you kill yourself?
No. No.
Because then, wait, what's the night order on that?
You're still a good player. You kill yourself.
No,
because
imp
you
happens
didn't get
before
Star Pass
assassin.
two.
You wouldn't get star pass
Oh
too.
no, I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna.
Oh damn, we got lucky then.
Yeah, you guys got really lucky.
Question, Sam, why didn't you nominate Jack? I was like actually willing to put my ghost vote on that.
It's honestly, same. I still trusted you implicitly.
Yeah.
I don't think I was gonna get it.
It was Sam or
Like,
Ben
you
for
would
me.
have I think you would have had enough votes.
If you and Ben had voted, I would have used my ghost vote, and I think
'Cause
so
Evan-
would Matt.
Evan
And
and I
that
were
would have
talking
tied it.
about voting for Jack.
Ben was obliged not to vote for me on the day that I got executed, but if he
4.
did vote for me, I probably
but
wouldn't have been on his side in the end.
You wouldn't tie on last day. No one. Then you just lose.
An interesting game without an ounce of poison. Well done.
Sorry, I should have killed myself. I didn't.
There was a little drunky wonky.
Oh, yeah, but that's like
Thank you,
self-poison.
So Sam, the clue there was you didn't get Star Pass 2, right? If you'd gotten Star Pass 2, you would have become the imp before you had a chance to do an
Yeah, I
assassin.
didn't. I didn't realize the night order.
Yeah.
I completely.
Yeah, in that case, you assume I kill a good player, and if you don't know which one,
Only
and,
the
and
saint
honestly, to be
lives.
fair, I could have shouted it out before we went to bed. I should have.
Yeah,
said
I was
Sam.
thinking of shouting it out too, but like, I didn't want to.
But
Damn, we
it's
got-
all
we
good.
got lucky
It's all
that
part of the
game.
learning. Next time,
Yeah,
assassin.
I'm sorry.
That was just like the worst possible luck.
For both
Interesting.
sides, I think.
Yeah,
We lost artist, monk, we killed the mayor. It was
Yeah,
real bad.
killed the
That was
mayor
a rough
and the
game.
monk, and then the gambler gambled himself before even gambling.
I definitely thought it was spy though because there wasn't an assassination. So and because John died.
I thought it was Scarlet Woman. I thought if there was
first.
a spy, I would have died first, not John.
I mean I could see how you would think that. I don't know. I mean I didn't see John go to the storyteller,
Also,
and maybe
yeah.
the spy was watching for that.
Jack immediately saying that you were one of the outsiders had me on your side. Like the only person I wasn't sure, or I was sure was good at the end was you.
Incredible. Yeah, Matt was fucking giving me the business about
Yeah, being a saint,
saint.
his hatred
It
for
was so
saints.
funny. He came to me and he said, "I'm one of the outsiders. I don't want to tell you which." And I said, "Whatever you do, just don't tell me you're the saint. There are no real saints. I stand by that." And he was like, "Look, I don't want to tell you anything now, but there's something I need to say."
Ben also played really well.
Yeah.
As like the person
Yeah,
who
my
knew I
bad.
was the monk. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not killing you at that instance, right? And I have to keep.
Yeah,
Jack
you
alive
you
at
didn't
least
even vote for
until
me, so I was like, maybe he is one of
Yeah.
the good people.
Yeah. As
I
a
was
DM,
pretty
you always
But
have
no
to
one
get
else
one or
was
two good players
convinced.
on side.
I was confident in Ben until we reached that day with just the 3 of us, and I was like, I don't know who it is. Okay, now I have to really evaluate like
Assassin
I
versus
trust.
Scarlet Woman, though. I was not expecting that.
There was still a Poisoner world on Ryan for 2 nights. There was a world where,
True.
Sam and, Jack were an evil team. I suppose there was even a world where Ryan star passed, and maybe that was the world I should have posited, was that Ryan star passed to Sam, which would explain the empath 0 being fake, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Mostly we lost that night in the final night. Sam and I should have coordinated better on the assassin kill.
There were a lot of combinations at the end.
Man,
Yeah.
did you have an artist line prepped? Or no?
God, Christian, if you didn't kill yourself, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. Our team won.
We killed him. He just nominated himself.
I know we won.
Yeah. The wheels spoke.
Yeah.
It was our votes. It said nominate self. It doesn't say kill self.
That's true.
That's true.
We all jumped at it. I thought he was.
And John
I think
voted.
me and Sam were both convinced he was the fool.
Oh yeah.
Then why did you kill me?
Why did I kill you? Because I had not talked to you, and generally as the imp, and maybe this is giving too much of the game away, generally as the imp I will kill somebody I haven't talked to, because there is a tendency for killed players to suspect that those they talk to on day one are evil if they die.
You also
So
tend
it was-
to
It was
talk.
it was a pure just shot in the dark, and you had dominated so thoroughly in the previous game that I figured you could handle being killed early.
You also tend to nominate people you haven't talked to. As
Yes,
a good player.
I do. Well, that's more of a general, like, I feel like we should always, as town,
Communicate,
be aiming to
yeah.
execute most of the time, because as you guys saw in the last game, right, not executing meant nobody knew what the fuck was going on, and there weren't enough deaths to really narrow the field, and so, that does give evil a little bit of an
Yeah,
advantage.
it was just a shame. I mean, Nick was getting tons of information, but he got
Yeah, you had a sober and healthy
critical
savant
miss.
and fortune teller for 3 full days. The good team had a lot of good information, but if there's not enough dead players, it can be hard to leverage it.
My info wasn't
two
even
good
poisoned,
games.
it was just twisted to be wrong.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry you didn't get to ask your artist question, John.
Well, that's all right. I probably should use it first round, but hey.
That's artists are often use it first round for that very reason.
Yep. Same with
Okay, good to
Slayer,
know.
like
I don't think saving it one day was a bad idea.
unless I
You just gotta-
suspect
No,
I
you
can
get
get
better
away
info
with
if you
it,
save
I
it.
probably will do all my day one or once a game things on the first day. Unless I know somebody's itching to die, was it me? And no one knows I'm about to get value later.
So Tim, I do have to ask, did you intend to put me on hard mode with these demon bluffs? Clockmaker, which everybody's gonna want to kill after day one. Moonchild, which is the fucking Moonchild, and Slayer.
Well, Moonchild is kind of
I
like
don't
a
think
nod
those are
to
hard
you
mode.
that there is a
Well, Clockmaker.
drunk that you
They're
could
hard in the sense that there's not a lot of reason to keep them alive.
you could hide it.
Well,
hide
that's
as.
true, but I will add that recently I've noticed that this group has not gone for the whole kill first night rolls immediately. So I think Clockmaker, given how much misinfo that can spread,
Yeah.
because of
And
how powerful it is, I think would have been very useful. Moonchild, you
yeah.
can just like claim whatever.
If Sam was a Scarlet Woman, that would have been a lot more reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I figured out Sam was the assassin, I was kind of envisioning a world where I could potentially Star Pass, but yeah, it just, yeah, Clockmaker was a struggle because I was like, somebody's gonna suggest we just kill the Clockmaker because they've got all the information they need.
I was certain
You could not have
Ryan's
envisioned
information
that
could not have been
Christian
correct. So I'm like,
would have
you're never
rolled
just
so
next to
poorly
two
on
good
the-
people as empath.
I don't think we should be blaming Christian for this. He got 7 votes. For
What
it.
are you
No, I'm
talking
saying it's
about?
Christian's fault. It's
Christian
not Wheels'
Christian
fault.
was brilliant.
No,
And the
it's not
7
even the
people.
Wheels' fault. Just because he nominated himself, nobody had to vote for him.
We
We
didn't have
just
to do it, but we
decided
did.
to.
It all worked out. There was
We felt a bloodlust.
there was just a
Too funny.
vague doubt that was kind of not even addressed at the end. They're like, oh, maybe Christian did just resign himself to doing that, even if he was on the evil team. But like, no one actually thought he was evil at the end. So like, it was a purely good move. I mean, like what I said, like the day after it happened, he could have just gambled wrong, and the same outcome would have happened. Actually, no, that would have been worse because then Evan wouldn't have dug him up.
Christian was gonna gamble Matt. would have been
Yeah,
pretty,
he told me.
That would have been pretty brutal,
Uh,
assuming Matt didn't get assassinated by Sam.
Right.
There's a lot of
I was
ways I thought
thinking
this
about
game
it.
would go, and the way it went was not one of them.
That's the fun part
it's
about
actually
this
kind of
game.
funny how similar Assassin and Slayer are in function.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
If you hold on to it, you might lose it.
it's true. It's true.
Subverts expectations. Tim, you did a good job storytelling, so thank you.
Sorry again,
Yes,
Ben.
great work.
No, it's all good. It's all part of the learning, right? Now you know.
Now I know.
Now you know.
I mean, technically it's harder to beat a Ben demon, so I mean, you can just expect the next one to go better just from like the dice rolls.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I'm usually in favor of killing Ben. I feel.
Yeah,
Just in the odds, he's an evil player because it's worse off for us.
I think that's one downside of being perceived as somebody who knows this game really, really well is that yeah, there's a little bit of a target on your back. So, but it's fine. I always have fun when I play. I have more fun when I storytell, but I always have fun when I play.
I'm at the point now where I just guilt trip anyone who tries to kill me.
That's actually very effective.
It is, yeah.
Hey, you can,
You
but
can
it
you
would
can
be
like
awful.
you can nag people into thinking that you're on their team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
come on, dude. There had to be a day one nomination. It didn't have to be you. I'm sorry.
I gotta head out, but good games, everyone.
Yeah, it seems like a 2-game kind of day.
Good night.
See ya.
Great.
Yep.
Great games, everyone. Thanks for playing. Thanks for running.
Yep.
Awesome. See you in 2 weeks. Evan, thanks for
I will
coming out and
be
joining us.
adjourning.
Yeah.
Great to have
See
you,
you
Evan.
later.